How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Today we got ourselves 5V5 1V1 DUELS on the day. I was trying to see if we can maybe get these done on the beta, and honestly, I'm still not against it. I reached out to some of you to kind of gauge the feel, and I think live was the play, but servers kind of seem stable. So I'm wondering if, like, I don't know, if enough of you guys are interested in it, maybe I could potentially try about the beta. It's just, my question was like server stability, and because of that, people were like, I don't know if that's gonna work out. Like, people trying to queue stuff, and you just get randomly DC'd while trying to do anything. But today they've been, besides like a random crash that I think somebody figured out how to crash literally everybody in an area, I haven't crashed at all, at least not yet. But we're gonna try to see if we can get some more 5V5 1V1 DUELS today. Boys, let me get the music back up and running. How y'all doing? Welcome back. We're gonna try to keep them basically base how we've been doing so far. Worst to worst though, we could try some beta if there's enough of you guys that are gonna interest or whatever, you know what I mean? Because like, at least we'll need to get a couple of homies on NA, some homies on the U. But between NA and the U, I imagine we could make 2 5-man groups fairly easily. Groups are gonna be listed as per usual on the Molten Core for that cross-faction goodness. If you guys want to join us, groups are up right now. Also, I was working on project recording a part of it, right? And realized that there's a problem with the video. So I was like, okay, so half of it, it's fine. The other half, I'm gonna have to go back and record. I was like, okay, how long did it take me? An entire hour in one sitting? All right, that's gonna be fun. So I got about 30 more minutes of that kind of work to get done. This is why it's much easier just to have like a focus thing instead of something big and ambitious. But groups are listed as per usual. Boys, Lamb, my guy, get in here. I'm gonna go scouring through my BNet, seeing if we can get ourselves couple of more homies to help fill out these groups. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. How you doing, by the way, Mike? Hope you're having a wonderful evening, my man. Hope you are doing good. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on the beta so far, man? Week 1. I'm wondering what they're gonna do for the next build. I'm hoping they don't slow down with a bunch of class changes, man. The hunter stuff, I'm hoping it'll be good. I'm hoping they'll get the rogue stuff figured out of the way. I need to test out killing spree to see if that's still bugged or not. But yeah, if they can get killing spree to work, I feel like Trickster could literally be saving rogues right now. Because Fadebound is alright, it's very passive. Trickster actually kind of interactive. I don't necessarily hate it. And then we have the Deathstalker. I'm hoping that goes through a bit of revision. Like, I'm not super invested into that hero spec because it's mostly for subtlety and assas. But I don't know. I feel like I read the first, like, the immediate interactions that it had with these specs. I thought, okay, that could probably work all right. Maybe, possibly. Also, where's Jay, by the way? Is he not around for the day? Let me start seeing if I can go through my BNet, see if I can get my homies in here as well. Who else do I normally have in these? Echo, imagine the mix has more tanky and healing. Yo, if they do it, is there anything they're adding to make him more tanky or healy? I guess there's Holy Nova or Halo, right? There's Halo from Archon. That would make him a little more healy, like group heal. Because that does do a decent bit of group healing. Plus together with the VE. Unless you mean like for personal survivability. How you doing, by the way, Chiro? I hope you're having a good one, man. Let's see if Bilbo wants in. Hey, Bilbo. Wanna join in for 5v1 DUELS, friend? Try to see if we can get these groups up and running together. Всем привет, здорово, Кобры, здорово, друг. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Cajun is on, and so is Karner, Dirks, Birdie. Yo, get in here, my guy. Hello, and personal target heals. Oh, yeah, I was starting to think of, like, in terms of hero specs, what is there? So there's nothing in terms of hero specs that make you that tanky, but there is a, if you wanted to, okay, let me know when to inv, if you swapping tunes or anything. First group basically done, getting second one ready a sec here. Yeah. There is a talent with Void Weaver where you basically steal somebody in your party. If they're healthier than you steal some of their health every few seconds, like 2%. You literally vampirically steal their health. So you have like a beefy tank, fits perfectly happy, or maybe a healer hanging on the back, right, not taking any damage, and you're like, your health, my health. Just keep yoinking it over and over. It just like passively happens. You just passively siphon it. Let me see if Pyre's down. Hey Pyre, Duels tonight? Oh, who's out here? It's a demon hunter running around, causing a fuss, causing a muck, running a muck out here. All right, Sai, I'm gonna make a lead for this one. Hopefully Jay will be on later, maybe. Dude, this is why I don't even turn on PvP anymore. Even you can't even be like, you can't even just be chilling in the capital city or anything, man. You literally can be chilling, just calmly anywhere. It's just not allowed, man. Not allowed. All right, we'll get this one going here too. Oh, Rimaru, hold on, 2K push. Yo, what the hell? Yo, Rimaru, you want to join me, my man? How you doing, guy? Hope you want to join in, maybe. Danny Ganker, I haven't seen that man in a while. Maybe I could see if he's down to join in at some point in the future. Karner Mugambala, lights out. He's usually just queuing. Lunatic. Let's see if Lunatic wants to join in. Hey, Lunatic, wanna join 5v1 DUELS? Friend? Question mark. Hey, hosting Duels, you wanna join? Patio? Yo, Palladio. I messed up your name immediately, dude. Literally, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna try your name, immediate miss. I can't do names. I actually can't do names. It's so bad. Malf? Ooh. Hey, Malf. See if he's down to join in. Mikol, yo, hey, duels later. Unless he's just pushing. Breezeass is already in. Nick, hey, doing duels if you want in, friend. And Nyx, hey, doing duels if you want in, friend. And you want friend. I think I need to give some warrior. It's okay. Wait, what? I think they need to give some to warrior. What, survivability buffs? I'd love to see some void form provide a super buffed brewmaster monk level mitigation that occurs once out of void form. Ooh, that would be something. Yeah, that will definitely be something. Let me see if I can find the how to join duels thing and paste it in chat real quick. Just I don't know if it helps anybody. I just like to have it in chat and like pinned to the top, just in case maybe somebody ends up reading it. Right? Somebody pops in, reads it, and is like, oh, okay, I want to join. You can run me anytime. Nope. Cool. We got Lunatic in, and who else can I invite? Yo, Young J, yo, the boy's back, dude. The boy's back. Welcome, Carnus. Does Panda want to join? I don't remember if Panda joins these ever. Hey, Panda, we hosting some duels if you wanna join some friend. Maru, wasn't it? Also SK and Taxi. Taxi I'm pretty sure is queuing, but I'll ask anyway. SK XR, doesn't it? I'll just send him with a hey duels because we needed 2 more and we'll be good to go on this side of the team. I know Anto's queuing. I wonder if he's pushing or just queuing. It's okay, it's Italian. I'll get that man. I'll get my man. All Gucci. Wait, your paladin name you mean? Hold on. Palladio. Made me think of Pilates. Got a PvP gear special different though. Okay. Let me know when to inv. Beautiful. Beautiful. Unless he's like ready to go right now. BRB, all good, my guy. All good. We need 2 more anyway. Yeah. In now? Miko says he's down, so let's go, dude. So him and SK would actually fill the group, so we'll be good to go for a handful of rounds, man. Hell yeah. Actually, we might be able to get these going pretty quickly. Also, we now got, now since we are in the beta for War Within, I did have to make a new playlist for it. I was thinking maybe just skip things in my alpha playlist and just rename the alpha playlist to like alpha side beta. For some reason, I can't do that anymore, so I just made a beta playlist. Getting bored with the current MMOs, need some fresh action. Ooh, that's a good question. Is there any other MMOs coming out anytime soon? There isn't a lot of MMOs, are there? Isn't, I mean, new ones, right? I know there used to be a bunch before, but not as much anymore. What do people play, man? That isn't like the ESOs, the Guild Wars, the FFXs, or WoWs. That is different. Is there any? Oh, man. I don't have any recommendations for you, Chiro. I wish I had some, man. Not on top of my head. I've been kind of just all like head over heels with War Within stuff. So I literally can't think of any other game, man. So we got SK and we got Mikol. I'm trying to figure out when do I invite them. Zan? Alright, get in here, my man. I don't know if that's SK or whatnot. Mikol? Boy, get in here. We'll get in here. That's gonna be a full 5 men right there. Oh, beautiful boys. Hey, we're good to go. Alright, so I'm gonna make Jay lead as per usual. Okay, both teams are ready. Saya, can you whisper me real quickly? Real quick. Send me a whisper. You beautiful butterfly. Invite spectator match. Young J. I am Breezaz. I shouldn't need to remember your name. Yeah, we queued. And we got the queue, boys. Hey, let's go. Beautiful. Thanks so much, my guy. Appreciate that. Wait, that's Lusum? Played some arenas? Okay, cool. Never mind. That's not Saya. That's Lisa. A different guy entirely. We'll get inside at some point. I just need to like have him there so I can actually see like when his groups are available, whatnot. You know what I mean? Here we go. Beautiful. Alrighty. Hopefully we'll have full 5-man teams. Does any class stick out? So PT and more within. I mean, Destro Warlocks that can. Destro Warlocks that play the Orphean Town, which is obviously not working as corrected, right? It's not working correctly, but when you could basically chain a bunch of chaos bolts and summon a bunch of Orpheans, and they just rapid fire chaos bolts like 8 in a row within like 2 inches of each other, right? So just like whole line of them. That is obviously broken, obviously not how it's supposed to function. We literally had a functional version before until the murder from the hero specs into the class towns or whatever. We're missing one over in Team J, but hopefully they'll load in a second here. As if they need to do. They got me called the one-man army, right? So Twitch got ourselves build, but gonna be first up off the bat rushing. Or is it Saya? Or is it Saya? Oh, hold on. I'm trying to look at your mog. Oh, I guess we'll have to look through it like this. It's gonna be Xandar first up. Like I said earlier, Team 1 is missing a guy, but hopefully that doesn't really make that much of a difference. Xandar just looking to chop right through Saya. Shield of Vengeance popped immediately, but using that shield pop offensively, Xandar backing up out of there. Needs a heal. Quick stun onto Saya. Needs a second wind healing to come back up immediately. May need to burn more defenses. Got him some fear. Last second, the man got no health. Hold on a second. Wait, does Saya have a legendary? If there's no legendary, the Xandar will not be taking fire damage and get second wind healing. Looks like he's taking some kind of a dot. He can't heal. Oh, trying to do everything he can. Picking up a quick heal. Saya does have himself a quick blind. Doesn't sit long at all. The stun of Xandar. You do have a Lego, right? He's got it, man. He's got to have a Lego. Xandar just getting absolutely gatted there with a big old hammer flying in. My goodness. That legendary stops your second wind healing completely. We have more than one warrior in these duels walking against a paladin with a full setup like that with a Lego. That dot damage constantly burning right through you. It is not fun. Not fun at all. Saya trying to see if he can maybe get an honor duel out of Young. He is giving you an opportunity, man. He's giving you a chance to get all your cooldowns, let you get all your ducks in a row, or rather join the row of ducks. There we go. I love how the weapon is like on a little flipper of the duck every single time. It looks so good. Got him some full missiles, setting up touch of the Magi, shield advantage for Saya. Thinks it'll be enough to keep him alive. Is gonna get some cover behind the pillar though, as the RK mage looking to get himself an angle and has himself blinks, utilizing not normal blink but a reverse blink aggressively to get a better angle over Saya, who's using this line of sight just to get himself whatever recovery he can. He needs some healing, trying to set up for a bit of damage. He knows he can just sit behind the pillar and just constantly heal. So he's trying to get a little bit more aggressive with it, trying to run out of the Ring of Frost. I feel like that shouldn't have connected, but it did. Hand of Freedom also getting used really early, trying to utilize it. Maybe a bubble, layering hands instead for Young. This is an opportunity right now. If you can blast through his entire health bar before the Forbearance is up, you will be able to take the duel here, right now. You just need to amplify all of your damage and go aggressively, trying to land a poly around the corner. It does catch it. Saya has a handful of seconds left on the Forbearance, but it doesn't look like Young is committing some offense himself. So for Saya, shield should be coming back up in a bit here. Big defenses up in a moment. Probably has it up right now, so he's feeling pretty confident, feeling pretty brazen enough to get an ice block out of Young. So unless Young can get a kick on a Saya, I feel like Saya's got himself a guaranteed defensive. Young ramping up some big damage. That's going to be shield defense. It's not even burn a bubble. Just staying aggressive with Young Brent to follow last second defense. Polly. Oh, the hammer! I saw the hammer in front of you. I thought it was going to be the enemy, but that other hammer bubbled just to get the kill. That's a little greedy. That's a little cheesy too. Starscream charges it out right after. Holy Saya backing up behind the pillar. Starscream hoping to get himself locked down, but Saya so far is just crushing Team 1 back to freedom with a wall available. He's got to get a little bit more uptime or downtime with that Forbearance. Got to wait it out until Blessing of Protection may come back. May need to use it really early though. Using the bubble very aggressively versus a mage, maybe a little too risky, maybe a little bit too much. Fear by Starscream, maybe a bop right now. Saya's at no health. The question is, does Starscream have damage? Oh, he does. Oh, he does. Shattering throw. He sends it with a charge, taking you out. Oh my goodness. I did not think the man would be specking into a shattering throw. Normally, unless you're going up against Paladin and a Mage, maybe, you know, 3 of each, right? 2 Pally, 1 Mage, 2 Mages, 1 Pally, then Warriors will use spec into shattering throw. But I feel like it's definitely worth the ability. Birdie. What a mog. This guy looking like he just stepped out of Northshire and is right into the dueling arena. Look at this guy. I don't hate it. It's very simple. Simple and clean, man. And we got Palladia. Oh, now we got us as a 5-man squad over Team 1. That's what we're missing. Big Cannibals flying in. Starscreams just got to stack out in the open. He's got an Inferno on one side. I think a Succubus maybe chasing after him. Or not Succubus. Oh, there's a Succubus. Wall up for Birdie. Got himself plenty of casting without it being interrupted. It's going to be Zerkers to break out of the fear. Birdie got himself a Cannibal unless he gets interrupted. That's going to be huge for Star. Does get himself a big ramp up onto Birdie. Succubus CC right afterwards is going to go for a quick charge. Needs to pick up a little bit more self-healing. Birdie's both, Starscream are both very, very low. He's just sending out more portals, trying to go for a fear. No Zerkers for this one. Does get an opportunity to get a cast in into a quicker flag by Starscream. Has no health, picking up a heal off of that Succubus, going for Bloodthirst off the Succubus while he can. Maybe looking at that Succubus CC, because that's what you're gonna need to get this warrior off of you. Quick stun. Is it enough damage? Birdie at no health. Mortico's back up and available. Oh, he gains, but he only a corpse is sent in. The soul got split in between that gate, and Starscream goes in for a haymaker at the end. With Bilbo going to be up next as a BM Hunter. I love that set, by the way. It looks so good. That weapon, the shoulder, the Necrolord shoulder, and the helm, that actually looks so sick. Wait, that looks like it's kind of sort of fitting. I like also how you have one shoulder one way, one shoulder the other way. Like the asymmetrical shoulder. I'm a big fan of that. I'm a huge fan of that. Even the chest piece with the purple. Yo, why does this set match so well? Maybe like your belt is the only thing that doesn't match. Sorta. Like the tan colors match, but like the orange glowing eyes don't. But if they were purple or something, or green rather, that'll be even better. Starscream charging in. Bilbo amping up all these pets immediately is going to get the entire zoo rolling in for Starscream. Fear is going to be a best friend. If you can fear the pets and get away during this apex of his burst, Bilbo just absolutely shredding right through all these pets, jumping in into a quick stun. I think it's lights out. Bilbo trying to see if he can finish it. Starscream will not go down without a proper fight. Full defenses are in. Scattershot for a second. And Bilbo backing up out of there, rotating even more defenses as the pets get sent in every direction. And is going to go for Freezing Trap that does stop Starscream from being able to do anything. He got himself Ravager, lots of rage being built up. He has nothing else to do with his rage. Looks like most of that zoo damage, the pets, is gone. And Starscream actually able to recover a bit of health. He's just back there without Bilbo having to line aside. He can go for kill commands. He's got himself Reflecting Kids. There's another trap waiting around the corner. And you're just going to be chopping those pets up one by one. Bilbo trying to get a ramp up, going stunned. It's going to be quite a bit of damage on Starscream. Catches him in another charge. Quick bleed onto Bilbo. Maybe you could follow up with something else afterwards, because this is the opportunity for you to kill. Otherwise, Bilbo got that strong, sustained damage that may end you. Quick charge. Can't go anywhere. Silence on the Starscream for a second. No health, and Bilbo takes it. The silence was huge. That was the play, because it locks out of your rallying cry. There's just nothing you can do against that one. And Bilbo able to get himself a reset. My God, the amount of consistent pressure that a Beastmaster Hunter can put up is just out of this world, man. It is just incredible. With Bilbo catching himself a full reset. Camoed up, waiting it out. He's got 38% dampening. This healing is not going to be consistent anymore, though. He's got Turtle. He's got Exile coming up in maybe about maybe half a minute. A minute. I was about to say half a minute. That's... I was about to actually say half of 2 minutes, but that is a minute. That is how math works. Bishop Wrath going back into Mikkel, as long as he can get the dots on the pets as well as Bilbo, and he can go for a couple of drains. Dark back really early. Mortal Coil catching Bilbo out in the open, able to get a full UA. Bilbo cannot dispel dots anymore. Hunters no longer can do that. Big drain soul, as he's doing quite a bit of damage to Mikkel actually. Mikkel may need to go for a big drain himself right now. Under a ton of pressure with these pets. Wall may not be enough. The guy's just getting chomped down. Every single kill command takes a portion of his soul out. Catches a stun on these pets. Drain soul, oh, but Bilbo doesn't have taken it. He's dotted. He may still die to the dots. Got himself the fortification of the bear. Extra health to work with. Not a lot of health to really play with. Got himself Exil very, very soon. Also Hunter's Warlock Hellstone too, right? Yeah, definitely Warlock Hellstone too. As Palladio just needs to get himself the angle. Get a couple of hammers into Bilbo and he'll take it. Charge Trap. Stunned. He's right on line of sight. Oh, Turtle. He turtles it. I am wondering if this Hunter can survive this. I don't think so. I think it's way too late, but maybe into a Freezing Trap. Oh, it's over, right? Stunned. It's over right now. There's just, I was gonna say, there's no way. I was kind of hoping, maybe. That would have been an insane clip. Bilbo's nuts, though. The amount of damage this guy puts up. Not only does he go up against some actual juggernauts, man, but he's really holding his own. Palladio blasted by Cobra within a blink of an eye. This guy came in for just full-on business today. All right. Let's get another one going. Bilbo picking up 2, Saya picking up 2. They're holding their team as strong as it can be, man. I love to see it. Jay, as well as Saya, let me know if you guys need more, because I got a couple whispers. We can maybe fill you guys' groups up a bit, yeah? Otherwise, if you got 5, we'll get another one going. I'll whisper Jay here in just a second. Yo, 72, yo, AJ. Wait, is that 6 years? Yo, can we get a hashtag AJ, boys? Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you for the 72. That is wild. You've been around on this wild ride for, I think, longer than everybody. No, Gal's been around here just as long as you have, I think. If not, just about as long, yeah. My man, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful one. My goodness. Yo, you been watching any of the beta stuff? It is wild, man. The beta is wild. 611? Is that where we are on EU? No shot, man. Oh wait, we are. Okay. Ready? Where is Jay? Where are you actually, Jay? There you are. Hey. Hey, ready? Just double checking with you. Yeah, I'll admit to being in the beta. Oh, 100%, man. Beta male gameplay right here. We went from an alpha male in early builds now down to a beta male. What does it go down to, like sigma, gamma? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know my manhood hierarchies or whatever the fuck you call it, man. I don't even know it. I don't know, dude. Alrighty. Can't confirm. What's up, Davey? I do, my man. I'm at a 0 there. I feel that, man. I feel that. I appreciate you, my guy. Hope you're having a wonderful evening, man. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Let me get a different song to the mix, man. I like that one, but not as much as some of these other ones. Oh, that's a good one. I like this one a lot. Wait. I think I like this one, but it kind of just like... I'm picky. I'm picky. Oh, I'm trying to get one that has like the right vibe, man. What am I in the mood for? You know what? We'll do this one. I like this one a ton. Just because it's one of my favorites here on the list. So Twitch. Got ourselves Mikol over for the team 1, looking absolutely beautiful here. Hello, I like the enchant with your weapon and how purple it gets, dude. You just literally was like, you know what? I'm gonna look just like my peacock. That's what I'm gonna go for. Palladio on the team. We got Starsky. We got us a Young in the back, and Xander first up. Leaping in versus Saya. It's a bit of a rematch between the two. Immediate bubble out of Saya. Xander backing up out of there, being a worry. He knows he needs to toughen up against his damage going out. Now's an opportunity. The Wild for Barons is down. Now could be a good time to really unleash the most amount of damage towards Saya. Got the bleed going. Saya with the Shield of Vengeance. Xander needs to find a way to live the Shield of Vengeance and then push on through past the defenses while for Barons is active. That or back up and get himself a bit of a breather. Xander, though, continues to take in hits after hits. Summon is dotted his health. Saya's got to be running a legendary, right? He's got to be, because this man is not getting any of that second wind healing whatsoever whenever he gets back behind the pillar. Stunner to Saya, locking him down. Big execute, big mortal strikes to follow blind out of Saya, looking for a bit of a healing, looking for a Searing Glare. Question is, does Xander stay in or does he back out? Trying to back out. Stun with a full Lay on Hands. Saya burning through 2 big abilities. Lay on Hands and Bubble. Stunned by Xander. Doesn't last long at all. The Saya still able to keep the pressure rolling in. Xander picking up a quick heal, trying to see if he can maybe get himself an opening versus Saya. He doesn't have a best forbearance at the moment, or has forbearance right now, so you get bopped, but oh, the Wake of Ashes gives him the procs he needs and just goes in for a quick bonk on the head. Nothing much you could really do about it. As Mikol charging in. While I should have looked at your mount a bit more. That's the season 4 Glad Mount, dude. He's got it up and running. He's already in there. Full dots are in. Shadow Fury right after. Soul Rod to follow to try to keep the pressure rolling in with a Drain Soul. Saya having to play defensively. Question is Saya spec'ing to a Spell Warden? Because it's a different version of Blessing of Protection. Just anti-magic damage versus anti-physical, and he does have the magical reduction with the regenerating. Since the dots don't do any damage to him, he can actually go for regenerate since he doesn't take any damage, nothing to break it, and he got himself a bit of a heal. Trying to go for a kick onto Miko, but it's going to be pre-med or pre-cog. Got himself full set to go. Where's Saya's stun to follow right after? Maybe some bit of damage to follow up. Saya's dotted. He's rotting right now, not in a great position. He needs to wait until Wall or Shield of Vengeance or Crusade is available to get himself a bit of better healing. He does have the Judgments though, I think, to dispel some of the diseases or buffs or debuffs rather. So if that's the case, he might actually end up dispelling UA on himself if he's not careful. Unless he's just doing normal dispels. Stun on to Miko, might be in trouble. I think it's over, and the dots have set in. You against Miko. Bo Babshi, dude, look at that. He's got the bog, he got the sheep, he's got the whole build. It looks so good. It looks great. It's going to be Lamb right around the corner. I don't think Lamb even got to play last time, right? The entire team just absolutely went in front of him. Wall to follow for Miko. Got himself at least cast. Drain Line barely keeping him alive. Man's got himself Shadow Fury with a bit of shielding. Malefic Rapture. Fury to follow. Getting kicked on it unless he's got any ways to move out of here. More to call last second. Drain Soul. Oh, no shot. He just turned around into Lamb. Yo. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. He was like at no health whatsoever. Lamb with a Mortal Coil. He just kept training him. He just kept training him down with another channel. Oh my god. Birdie wants to give this man as much of an auto duel. I love seeing it though. Love seeing it. Miko gets finally a moment to get a breather. Now go from a pally into a hunter with just a ton of bursts. Now he can play a little more of a longer game. Not playing a pet build compared to Birdie. He's playing the sacrifice build. Unless he ends up like unsacrificing the pet or summon a new one and then maybe having like 2 pets to work with. He's gonna put dots on the pet dump. And he's going to send those dots to Birdie. Birdie having to press Dark Pact pretty early. Dark Pact is going to end up eating away at those dots. Or rather, the dots are going to have to eat away at the Dark Pact. But now he's going to be at another fear away from the pet. Got another UA trying to go for a bit of casting. He's trying to see if he can avoid the pet as best as possible, the puppy dog. And he's actually going to drain it to kill it. Stun into Birdie. He has a Mortal Coil, but he doesn't have any ways to kick. Trying to get some dots of his own as he's also a UA Warlock. Got himself Dark Glare. But Miko already caught a Drain Soul on the guy. He picks up a heal to escape the execute range. But another Drain Soul is going to put him back into the low health. And Miko has himself a plenty of a shield to keep himself alive. Drain Soul, Malefic Rapture may not be enough here. This is going to be just a quick drain by Miko. Taking him out. Still dots are ramping right through him as Cobra is going to be second to last or for the team too. Miko just establishing complete dominance of Affliction Warlocks towards the tail end of Shadowlands, man. Literally the best, I think the best Affliction Warlock I've ever met. Normally it's like the best EU Warlock, the best NA Warlock. I think Miko takes the cake as the best Affliction Warlock I've met. What the hell happened to Cobra? Is it going to be a Mortal Coil sent in onto Miko? Chaos Bolt 1, stun around the corner, does go for the kick, surrounded by all these pets. We'll need to go for a big drain. That's just way too many pets. I think it's over. I think there's nothing you can do. Soul Rod last second, but Cobra is surrounding him with full of his Infernals. Just the Infernals by themselves are doing a ton of damage. Another bolt available for Cobra. As Young trying to see if he can lock down these pets for a second. That is still an Infernal chasing after the guy. I guess maybe just a freshly summoned one. As Young, look at him. He barely got to do anything. Cobra, I feel like, just got to do maybe 1 or 2 casts, and Young is already sitting at about half his health, catching a poly with a succubus right next to him. Does go for the trinket poly to follow it. Cannot follow up though, as Cobra looking to get himself more casts. Young able to interrupt him on fire, but not on the chaos damage as he just opens up a portal. Yeah, there we go. I was waiting for the Chaos Bolt lob to just go flying through the shark. In just a moment here. As Cobra got himself quick cannibalized while Young is over there playing around with succubus. Look at that. Full cannibalized while the mage is completely under control. Cobra is in control of this entire situation. He's got to go through Young, Sarskim, and Palladio to bring it back for his team. And I think this man might just be able to do it. Young got himself a bit of damage. Mortal Call sent in as Cobra sending something up right here. Fear to follow, getting interrupted, but gives him a Chaos Bolt. Knock up by Young for a second. Chaos Bolt still going to be flying unless he can reposition out of it, and does move, and it's going to be back blink. Cobra, as long as Young does have some kind of way to reposition himself behind the pillar, should be able to escape a lot of these casts, but you can't escape the portals. That is the one way you can chase after Young, even if you can reach after him. That is the one way you can just keep him on his toes. Succubus almost catching, does kick the Succubus, cannot get Cobra now, trying to go for a bit of recovery as he takes a bit of the fire damage, and Viz to try to escape this does get himself a bit of DR, but Cobra is, I mean, all these gates out here, one of them is going to be Cobra's, right? Succubus catching Young around the corner, able to set up. Shadow Fury, locking him, does have a normal blink, it's going to be a bolt. Oh, not quite, does try to go for a kick. Cobra is able to juke out of it though. Not like it really helps out Young that much anyway. Mortal Call sent in, trying to land a Chaos Bolt, but these angles, man, are just not helping. And there goes a full block. So at the very least, Young able to reset this. 36% dampening does let him still get a decent bit of healing. Though for Cobra, that's an opener. He's got himself Bonza full immediately, knowing that Young is going to go close for that fire breath. There goes a ring, trinket out of Cobra, got himself a reflect 2, portals are being opened as he's gonna dip behind the pillar. Just gonna let that passive damage take down Young little by little, ripping him apart from without line of sight needed. Into a trinket, quick kick on the Chaos Bolt, does lock out Cobra. Young feels that this is going to be a good opportunity to maximize the damage. Starts the match actually doing a huge tempo right now, and that's going to be yet another bolt. Big cast, Young taking huge hits back to back. He felt like he was having such a good advantageous position there with that touch of the magic, but it's not enough. Bolts are going to be hitting him over and over, able to at least lock out some of those pets. Got him some images to reduce some damage taken, but a Bonza fell, there's nowhere to go. So if you leave, you die. If you go in line of sight, you die. If you sit back, there's an Infernal, eventually you're gonna die, so there's just nothing you can do. Starscream getting caught immediately from the get-go. Leaping right in, quick stun, doesn't really stun Cobra? Or did it stun the pet? I'm not even sure. It looked like he threw a Storm Bolt, but I don't know if it actually did anything. It's going to be a Ravager all around Cobra, adding up for Starscream a bit extra damage. Got him some big bleed. Succubus catching. You can't break out of it with Berserkers. Chaos Bolt 1 is going to snap you out of it though. Second Bolt is going to hurt, but not that much. Actually, not really feeling it too much. Bonza fell, dodging completely. Reflect for a quick second. Cobra had no help whatsoever, and the Warrior may just be able to take it. Starscream just keeps on trucking. He doesn't end right there, with Bilbo being the last one left. Wants to give this Warrior, I think, as much of an honor duel chance as possible. Last time the two dueled, I think Bilbo won that one. Starscream walking into this one without a human racial, no rallying cry, even the last time he never really got to use it, since that was a nice lockout silence by Bilbo. Just wouldn't even give him a chance to even use it. He does have cooldowns, but Bilbo is walking in fresh here, so I don't really know how it's going to work out for Starscream. He's definitely playing behind when it comes to his overall cooldowns. There is a chance to outplay Bilbo either way though, as Bilbo ramping up with all these pets, and Starscream actually going to take these pets away from Bilbo to remove line of sight from the Hunter. He's going to try to find line of sight either way through the charge trap, stun to follow, death shock him away for Starscream to break it, goes in for big defenses, may be able to do summon here. Bilbo just trying to keep the pressure rolling, and at least Starscream able to kind of dampen some of the damage taken, but the dampening is way too high. 51% dampening. Yeah, he's trying to at least reduce the damage, try to start healing to recover as much health as he can. What is your Mog? Nice bow, I appreciate it. I love seeing it, but the shoulders? Maybe he was just trying to set something up, maybe switching out some pieces of gear. So you have one item Mog for one set, one item Mog for the other. Or just trying to add a little bit more of that obvious paladin aesthetic with those shoulders. I'm not really sure. Bilbo's sending out even more damage out to Palladia. The man is not in a great spot right now, surrounded by all these pets. Bestial Wrath at least got himself a bit of line of sight, trying to do the same thing Starscream was doing. If you're getting surrounded by all these pets, take it behind the pillar so you can't just keep getting hit by kill commands from a distance. Otherwise, the Hunter can kite you out and just keep the pressure rolling from a distance. Intro, quick silence, stun. Does he have a bubble? He may need to use it unless use Lay on Hands. He did use Lay on Hands. I was gonna say for a second, Bilbo does bring it back for his team at the end, but Miko picking up 3 in absolute glory for his team. Super fun to see, man. Super fun to watch an Affliction Warlock do well. Let's get another one going, boys. Yeah, uno más. Because I got DMs, so if you guys need more bodies, let me know and I'll get them up and running here. Let me know if ready, or if you need more. Hey, Dalaran, what's up, Bragger? How you doing, man? Hey, Dal, you already took a break from WoW. Did I miss anything new for ARMS? Nothing crazy, but the beta is out, so if you ever want to join us on the beta, you're more than welcome to. ARMS as Demolisher looks incredible. They did buff up your tier sets a little bit, man. Ready again? All right, we'll do one more with the same teams, and maybe we'll switch them up after, depending if anybody leaves after. Let's do Blackrock Hole, maybe? I think it's a decent arena. Dawn is one of the best names of female paladin. Dawn? I do like that, yeah. Wait. One of the best names for female paladin? Oh, I agree with that, yeah. For some reason I read it as Pandaren paladin. I had to reread it. I literally am dyslexic, apparently. It's like, Dal, are you okay? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I've been busy today, man. I woke up. I woke up. That's the worst. Oh man, he woke up. No. Poor soul. Oh, it must be beta veils. Yeah, for sure. Does Grifka still play Dudes Awesome with Subrogue? He does, yeah. Him and he's been hanging out with Kragar, and Kragar is on his classic Cataclysm journey, and Grifka been playing classic Cataclysm. I've been busy. I woke up. Yeah. Well, I won't add any more context, so we'll just stop it there. Yeah, we'll just end it right there. I think that'd be hilarious. Alrighty, let's get ourselves another one going, boys. Switch. Got ourselves a team 1 back at it with Miko. Love that mount. Look at that beauty. Oh my god, you're just juddering all over the place. Look at that beautiful mount, man. Oh, that should have been a season 2 or season 3 reward or something, man. Had to be season 4 reward, dude. When it's like, all right, is that season where you wait until the next expansion and is the best looking gladiator mount? My goodness, Birdie back on the destruction. A bit of a duel, a bit of a rematch versus Miko, setting in the succubus, and you way out of Miko, but Birdie got himself the good positional. He got himself the port behind the pillar, behind the grates. He got the gateway too, so he's perfectly okay. Though, while the succubus is out there, Miko able to fuel that succubus, load it up full of damage, and then send those dots right back at Birdie. So all that damage Miko didn't get to do to Birdie, now it's happening. Now it's rampant. It's going to be UA. Try to see if he can re-extend those dots. Birdie taking all those hits, able to get some hits of their own back at Miko, dropping down Infernal, and that's going to be the most amount of damage Birdie's got. And he's doing a number 2, but look at Birdie's health. Little by little, bit by bit, he's actually being drained. Dark Pack getting used pretty early. Miko not using defenses yet, actually. I guess he did use Dark Pack kind of earlier, though. But his health is looking kind of bad right now. He's able to reapply those dots back at Birdie. And as he got himself a bit of that defenses that he needed, Birdie actually just getting a rampage through. And Miko hasn't even blew any of his major cooldowns. Tried to go for a kick. Doesn't quite connect. Birdie still melting little by little. And Miko stabilized. At the very bare minimum, was able to stabilize. For Birdie, he got a Mortal Coil, maybe some kind of a setup kick available, maybe if you have that right pet. Casbolt 1 stun to follow, does knock down Miko, but your health right now, oh, drain, and it's just gonna be done. Yeah, it felt like every time Miko is getting set up on by Birdie, like, you just look back at Birdie's health though, and it's like, oh, but your health though, like, you're the one doing a go, you're the one having a go right now. But your health at the same time. Mortal Coil Central Lamb as Miko trying to get a setup. Dark Pact and Dark Glare and everything is available. Got himself a port, although to the other side, the right hand side of the arena, or the far side of the arena, trying to get himself a few casts. It's going to be a freezing trap for just a moment. Lamb able to charge right through into a quick silence on a Miko. Got himself a second charge. He's staying on him as best as possible. All the physical damage, but the dots. I mean, the dots, the drain is just too much. Rinsaya charging in does not want to give Miko any opportunity to catch a breather. He's just going to end his whole career right now, if he can help it. Immediate immunity. Does not want to give Miko a chance here to ramp up or anything. Miko is just kind of stuck. He has himself a wall. Got himself a Warlock Hellstone. Maybe he can get CC going back-to-back with Osaya. Does pop a wall right now. This is a crucial moment. I don't know if Miko can get super aggressive here. Technically, Forbearance is up on Osaya right now. Able to dot him up and rot him fully. But a Shield of Vengeance is going to make it even harder. Quick interrupt on the fear. Miko just left with nothing unless they got mobility. Trying to go for a drain, but Saya, yeah. Sending that immunity immediately to make sure that Miko is shut down. He's going to... Feels like an overcommit, right? Or cooldowns. Every time I see you Paladin kind of pop an immunity really early, I guess it's not the worst. I feel like in a 1v1, especially if you can manage all of your forbearance and big abilities, big 2 immunities, I think you can still do pretty well, and using them aggressively is better than not using them at all. But it's just one of those, it's like, man. You know what I mean? It's one of those in 2s or 3s when a paladin blows immunity too early. It's like, oh, now we can exploit it. But in a dual sense, that may actually be the right play. It's one of those things that always messes with my brain every time. Saya got himself a bit of healing. No Crusade anymore. Playing Crusade is what's weird about it, actually. He's playing more for the big haymaker damage rather than the consistent wings uptime. But I wonder how that much that's going to change. Or rather, if paladins are going to stay Crusade or wings when they get their wings from Wake of Ashes, because that'll be interesting. The Wake of Ashes talent is going to be really, really fun. Saya, touch of Magio is on him, taking a bit of damage, not getting super aggressive with Young. He's instead would rather get himself a bit of a reset until he's got himself another setup. Wake of Ashes may give him that go. Interrupt Young on that arcane, knock back out in the open hand of freedom, letting him move at the very least. He's got himself lay on hands, so he got no bubble, no bob. Lay on hands just got used, and Young just got everything out of the guy. We are at 18% dampening, so all the healing is going to get a little bit more difficult for Saya unless he can get himself some kind of a proper setup. He's got himself Crusade, and that may be the setup he was looking for. If he could just keep the pressure rolling in, Young does have Ice Block, so he could block early to deny Saya any more damage. Alter is going to give him quite a bit of the denial. All the damage he needs right now is Saya trying to get super hyper aggressive stun, forcing a blink out of the mage. Every time he spends mage, not spend a global for offensive power. Oh, but the barrage does it. I was going to say, every time he can pressure the mage and have him cast defensives, shields, utility, dispels, as long as he's not casting offensive abilities, he can maybe live it, just so he can kind of delay his inevitable demise. But Young, I think, saw through it. He was like, you know what? You're at no health. I just needed him on my barrage. I don't need to play super defensive. I got enough health. Who's up next? Is it Bilbo? It is Bilbo. So it's down to Bilbo and Cobra right now. We're only 5 minutes in. This man scouting out with an eye of Kilrog. I see that thing. I see that thing out here. This is going to be 4 people left over for the team 1. Between Young, the 2 warriors, and Palladia. Oh, I'm going to mess up your name so hard every time, man. Every time, dude. Damn, that after you something. Yo, Luca, Mikkel is one of the best Affliction Warlocks I've ever met in my life. Not just, sometimes it's like, sometimes I tell people, like, that's the best Warlock I met EU or NA. Regions don't matter for Mikkel. He's absolutely godlike. Maybe Tagsy is the best between the 2. But I haven't seen Tagsy in so long. Man, Mikkel is definitely stands his own. A Young going for a little bit of that altar, trying to reverse some of the damage taken. Bilbo with aggression, got himself a kick onto Young, got himself the ice block to get himself a healing. Bilbo maybe looking to pull his pets back in order to get himself a reset potentially. He's at a distance. That or he's just trying to make sure he's got himself as much a distance as possible. Pets a note for a second, maybe enough for you to break out of combat in camo, unless you're not looking for it. Maybe he's not actually. I was thinking just backing up out of there like as if he's going to go for a reset. Pets are getting sent in right afterwards. Young got himself images, so he's got pets of his own. Trying to go for a poly, but also trying not to get kicked. Scattershot by Bilbo for just a second. Still holding on to a kick if needed. Into missiles to follow. If you can kick those missiles, that'd be huge for you. As Young able to recover all that health. Barrage, that's going to be Deathstroke, a perfect opportunity for Bilbo to maximize the damage. But Young is going to take that thing behind the pillar. If you can line inside the Hunter during his peak burst, you'll be fine. If you can separate the pets and freeze him, which is exactly what he's going to do, put him in the fridge right after. Breath to follow, Poly right after. Young does get hit with a Silence Nose. Bilbo set it up ahead of time with a Chimeric that is so good. Touching the Magi is going to be the most amount of damage. Bilbo does have a turtle in case he needs the defensive. Big missiles, but able to kick those to lock out some of the damage. Young still has himself a proper go here. Touching the Magi is still on Bilbo. He got himself a feign death for just a quick second. Scouter to follow as he's picking up a little bit of survivability behind the pillar just to catch himself a breather, but Young trying to get the chase rolling in. Alter, mad damage onto Young. Alter's really early. If you can get the pets back on there, at least roost the guy in place. Deathstroke him on top of it. You could end this right now. Breaking the turtle for a kick, and it's going to be over for Young. Bilbo just absolutely knows when to take down those defenses and hammer in some damage. Uh-oh, Palladio DC'd, but hopefully... Or no? Okay, looks like you DC'd. Unless it's like you were another class entirely. The gray health bar. I actually, you know what? If they do add another class, they are running out of like colors to use for classes, right? You know how you have this like the leafy green for hunters, purple for warlocks, brown for warriors, you know, pink for paladins. Eventually they'll run out of classes. At some point we should just get a gray health bar, right? Eventually. Xandar, popping the parry immediately. He is surrounded by all the pets. If you can somehow phase those pets to at least parry some of their attacks, that will help him. But with that stun locking him in into a human racial, Bilbo does not have a lot of health though. This could be the end that the warrior is looking for. Blades are up on a Bilbo, quick charge, looking for the execute. Oh, it looks like that parry was exactly what he needed. That was so close. I honestly thought it was gonna go for the hunter there. I honestly thought the duel was gonna go in the direction of the hunter, and he was gonna end it there. We need purple for void mages, so we already have purple for warlocks and another kind of purple for demon hunters. I don't know what kind of purple would you want to do. Blue purple? Because like, I don't know. I feel like we got too many purples. Then again, we also have a lot of greens now, don't we? We have the evoker green with a hunter green. We have the monk, which is kind of greenish teal. It's more teal, I'd say. We have like the light blue, which is mages. Yellow for rogues. What's a good color for a new class, man? What would you guys add in there? The first one, Palladium, yeah. Xander got himself a bit of a fear. Ass is gonna be a succubus. He's actually chasing after the succubus, trying to see if he can crack that thing in two, but a succubus catches him really quickly. Health funnel for Cobra. Hold on a second, that might be the strat for Zan. Unless he just dies right here. Unless he just implodes. Big board immediately. Zan surrounded by the succubus as well as the infernal. And every time Cobra sends out a bolt or even rain of fire, he's gonna summon yet another infernal into the squad. So Xander kind of limited. If he gets surrounded, he'll be in a bad spot. Separating the warlock from the pets. That's gonna be portals being open. Got himself a reflect. Hold on, Zan may be able to take it. Big chaos bolt right after. He needs something for this one. Stun. Chaos bolt eats it 1 second. Bolt remnant right after. Oh. He got himself last bastion of defense at the end, but with the Infernals jumping in together with bolts one after another, it's just so hard. That's just so rough. Starscream getting caught out as he goes in for a proper go. He doesn't have a normal trinket to break out of this though. He's got himself the human racial. Quick reflect. Wall out for Cobra. I think it was wall for a second maybe. He's got himself range. He got a kite. He's got to find a way to keep away from Starscream. That's all he can do right now. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Oh my god, I am not used to Fury Warriors doing that much damage, but Starscream absolutely been a monster today. Holy, this man figured out the burst. Normally, I'm so used to like Krager or Chalrion on Fury Warriors, right? Where they usually just like play more of like a rampy build where the longer they're on you, the more pressure it's gonna build. This guy just knows how to walk in and just chop. My god. Alright, we'll get a +1 for Saya and we should be good to go. If you guys want to join in, sign up, you may have need more later. Got a spot if you want in. Spot if you want in. And we'll also see with Jay if he's good to go or not. Get it for 5.5 some of the beta. I imagine we'll try to go for them next week, Frank. Yeah, next week. Especially the servers are going to be stable, because this week they've been kind of whatever. Right now, if you want in. Pyre, I'm gonna just go through all my whispers based on like when I've gotten them. Kind of first come, first serve basis or whatever. Because we got some spots available now. Only have one Dalaran who never takes part in 5v5 Frank EDC. We only have one Dalaran who never takes part in 5v5s. Who, me? What do you mean? Dude, I'd be down if I could participate and spectate. I can't do both. That's the problem. Otherwise, I'd fill every single time. Okay. Who else there? Nick? Open if you want in. So we still need to get a spot open. Let me list it real quickly. I'm going through the whispers, but I should have listed immediately and just done it like that. Let me know if R or if you need more. Can we go in twos? Me and my rogue friend. Alright, Birdie only hunter. I'm fine with that. We're gonna go like that, yeah? Yeah, we'll get Birdie, I guess. Yeah, because Nick said he's got two, him and a +1. So unless they can go together, they're like, yeah, we'll skip. I assume. But we're good. Should be set if I can find the thing. Spots left? We got some, yeah. We got some. Hey there, by the way, Jamie. Are you Birdie? Are you the Birdie, the guy? Get joined? You got in. Got in. Where was the thing that I just had? Trying to find the. I'm doing like the Alt 2 thing or Alt up to find the actual like command for duels. Ah, it's gone. Okay. Invite spectator match. One spot for either full. Breezes and Young J5. What are we gonna do, boys? Tiger Speak, maybe? We'll get a quick Tiger Speak out of the way really, really early. Here we go. Perfect. Oh, that's 3 hunters? You know what? I'm okay with 3 hunters on one team. Normally I like to separate the hunters a little bit. But at least we got what? A MAM, BM, survival. So at least it's like 3 different specs. At least they're not the same spec. Although they'll play the same. Although all of them will play basically the same. When a new spot's in, War Glash. Okay, sounds good, War. I got you, my man. I got you. I can get you in for sure. I'll let you guys know. I'll yell it out in chat. You guys know how we do these. We know how we do these duels. Okay, that's saved. Beautiful. It was great, Dollar Bro, staying away from the arena, spectating whoever we can expect some whoopsies. True. You don't want to see me, man. You don't want to watch me play, dude. It'll be just rogue gameplay. It'll be stealth rogue gameplay. It'll be ZZZZ hours, man. Blue Twitch. Got ourselves, oh lordy, what am I doing here? Who is it first? Xandar? Xandar charging in. He's scouting about. He doesn't know who it's going to be. There's a bunch of hunters over in team 1, one of each spec. And Birdie setting up a proper go-in camo. And I think if you look over to your left, you see the steel trap? I think you'll probably know the Birdie's there, right? He doesn't walk into the trap. Aim shot? Does get the opener. Xander trying to figure out in the heat of the moment, do I charge in? Do I run away? He does have the pet that he can get a little bit of healing off of and a bit of damage off of too. So at the very least, he's got himself a resource of survivability here. Got himself freezing trap immediately. Xander goes into battle stance. Gonna take a bit of the damage. Gonna take a few hits. It's gonna take the heat into a chimeric poison right after. Chimeric poison actually can be quite good against warriors. Not, yeah, they don't really cast a lot of spells, but like silencing on the rallying cry when they really need one, that could be huge. Got himself full up in melee, Warbreaker, everything available. Got himself bleeds and everything up. Birdie is gonna have to play defensively here a little bit earlier with Mark 600 being a little bit more squishy in comparison to the survival and BM Brethren charging back in, able to re-engage. Birdie keeping their distance. Stormbolt right after, but he's super slow with a big leap. As long as Zan has a way to close the gap, he will be perfectly fine. Birdie at this point though does not have a lot of health. It's just over. He's just gonna be able to walk in, shoulder check him. I think literally died to a bleed there, which is unfortunate that I end up hitting the wrong person with the camera. I had to switch it to a wrong guy entirely. So, that was embarrassing. Xander walking into Saya though does not have a human ratio for this one. No parry available, no avatar either, and Saya has just got himself the opportunity to just unleash everything at the poor lad. As he gets hit with a strong bolt, it's just gonna wait it out. Shield defended. Xander having to pop a full-on parry. Man wants to give the pressure onto Saya as best as humanly possible, but seeing Saya backing up away, he's stuck between rocket and hard place. Shield division's popping right on him, trying to back up out of there, looking for a pickup heal quick, more like Hellstone with a reflect, hoping he maybe will be able to reflect something big on a side like a Hodge. Not gonna happen. Locking him down, picking up a little bit of health. At least he doesn't have to worry about Crusade anymore, but still it's a lot of damage. Disarm doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Paladins may lose the weapon in their hands, but they can literally pull hammers out of a tool shed and just start chucking them. There's literally nothing you can do about it. Oh my, gotta send this who next? Starskin potentially? No, Palladio up next. As a Retribution Paladin versus another Ret. Both of them with a he's gotta be running a legendary, right? Can somebody confirm Messiah is running a legendary or not for me? Like, I assume he is. I assume most people at this point probably do. Except for WAP over on the NA who finally got it. This man was trying so hard for it over and over every week, and he's like, finally got the hardest warrior out there was trying for the Lego, honestly. Oh, Palladio taking huge hits into immediate bubble. Saya trying to see if he can hold on to his immunities right now. Just got himself a hand of freedom. Free pony. Palladio needs to slow down and heal because they're coming back in without fully recovering. Unless Saya actually does go down, does pick up a little bit of holy power just for a quick crushing Templar's verdict. A Starscream is going to be up next. This man got burst, so if Saya's not careful, he could just end this man's whole career right now. Stun. He gives up an opportunity, searing glare off of that stun. He knows the Starscream could not really respond right now. He's gonna have to delay his damage. Got him some mobility to break away into a quick stun, full burst. He's gonna have to go for a big setup. Unless he just takes him, he just goes in. He's seeing Starscream going for big damage. He immediately press bubble, try to go for a heal. Breaking it immediately. Starscream now taking huge hits by Saya, who's got full crusade ready. With the shield defender, Starscream does not really want to attack him, but he's just up against the wall, can't run away from the paladin, and is looking to charge back in, maybe looking at enrage regeneration. Now that shield defender is gone though, he's not as worried. Got himself plenty of additional damage with that Ravager, may need that extra defensive, does burn it. Stun into Saya, I think it's over for the paladin, may just have him, does take him, but it took a lot of cooldowns and a lot of setup just to make it happen. That was a ton out of Starscream. The man does survive it through what I thought was potentially just a losing situation entirely. He is able to at least disrupt the shield, the bubble heal. Like, I feel like if he wasn't able to do so, that was over. I think that right there was over specifically. This is going to be up next. It's going to be Lamb. It is Lamb. It's a survival of the group. And we got ourselves Bilbo in the back. We got ourselves Cobra scouting out the arena, just so he could get himself a better angle. Probably streaming on his end too, isn't he? Probably. I assume. I'm not sure. He might actually be. And that's actually perfectly fine. Yeah, if you want to do that, like if you're streaming on your end, if you're a warlock or something, or even if you're a rogue, right, and you want to stealth, get yourself a better angle so you can see things. As long as you're not in the way, I'm perfectly cool with it. Honestly, I don't really have any stipulations or whatever. Gotta be full binding shot. Starscream charges in versus Lamb. Lamb immediately trinkets out, trying to see if he can create some distance, but Starscream not letting him go anywhere. Charges back in just to get hit with a fear. Pet, as well as the eyeball, get him feared in every direction. I didn't know the eyeball could actually get feared. That's hilarious. This is gonna be Lamb backing up, charging back in, then backing up again. He's just trying to, he's just indecisive. He's trying to figure out, don't want to stay in, don't want to back away. And that's a big old warrior literally on fire. I feel like when they're literally burning, that should scream out, danger, danger, get out of the house. It's literally on fire. Call 911. You don't want to be in there. Call the firemen. Call the fire department. It is dangerous to be in there. The Starscream just absolutely chopping up the pet. He's actually, Lamb trying to see if he can get in, pop into defensive really, really early, trying to see if he can cut him into a freezer trap. Well, you gotta get the pet. You gotta get the pet right now. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. At least he got the pet. At least he's got the pet. Stunned immediately. Starscream got himself full burst. Trying to see if he can go for the most amount of damage. Lamb does have a turtle. He's going to take a bit of bleed damage. Not the biggest, as Fear Warriors bleeds are not necessarily the strongest out there. Big choppers in there, though. Every single one of those warrior hits. Oh, turtle shell a second. Man advantage. But that pet. If only the pet could also get a turtle shell, too. The Starscream could just chop that thing up entirely. And before, you used to be able to cleave off of that pet onto the hunter. At least Outlaw Rogues used to be able to. Big charge by Lamb, trying to see if he cut the guy. Oh, just runs up, checks him with his shoulder, taking him out. And the man actually has cooldowns coming back up for the next one. Hold on, I guess Bilbo, if that's the case, he actually has OCDs coming up. He's got Avatar, he's got Rallying Cry in a handful of seconds, he's got Warlock Hellstone, he's got himself Rally. Enrage Regen. This could be his moment. He's taking a bit of damage. I don't know what's really hurting him right now. But second wind, there it goes. Now it's kicking in. Now it's kicking in. On that team too, we also got ourselves Mikul in the back. God, gorgeous mount. Look at that beauty, dude. Look at that thing. It's so weird that it has eyeballs, though. Every time I keep thinking that this is basically its eyes. But there's a real dragon under there the entire time. Charge him. Immediate defenses out of Bilbo, though, popping off that fortification of the bear. Silence on the Starscream, though, as he gets hit with the stun, has himself a human racial for this one. Fear on all the pets, and Bilbo finds himself kind of lowish on health. Is Starscream getting himself the most amount of damage with big rampages? He could potentially just ramp up something fierce here. He got himself big defenses really early on to heal up, bleeds onto Bilbo as he's rotating from one defensive into the next. Press survival of the fittest, find himself really low, doesn't want to get executed, so there goes the turtle. Freeze into Starscream, you need CC chains. Or kiting. CC chains and kiting. Starscream has a lead, avoiding the trap, goes in for a big overpower. Oh my god! And Cobra charging after him, immediately reflected to get a conflagration off of himself. He's looking for a bit of healing right now. You'll suck him a squeaking its way around the corner. At least maybe you can go for a bit of healing off of that succubus, but Kirby is charging at you. He's not going to give you any opportunity to set up anything. He's got himself a gate. Succubus eventually is going to catch you. I don't know how Starscream can win this one. I don't think it's possible here. I guess the Industrial Warlock, he's got a Bonds of Fel. Got himself rallying cry for the Bonds of Fel. Mortal Coil, as he goes for Reflect, but it doesn't quite connect with a Mortal Intercast right after. Oh, it's over, right? He picks up a bit of healing. He's just got to find a way to live. I don't think between Infernal, between the Succubus and a Gate, I think you're just dead. Cobra doesn't even need to be next to you. It's just lights out. And Young charges in immediately for Cobra. He's got to find a way to fight through the two casters here. If he fights through Young, he only got to deal with Miko. And with Miko, it's essentially going to be a DPS race. At 48% dampening too, you're not really healing. You're not going to get a lot of recovery. All the shields are going to be less effective. So the faster you take out Young, the better it's going to be for you. But it's a question of, can you do this with minimal cooldowns? So you can have all those available for Miko. Does get the double bolt into Young though. If you can get those bolts to eat at the health of the mage, that's huge. Mortal Bonds of Fel does not connect, which is unfortunate, but this incinerates are doing so much damage. They're actually rivaling Chaos Bolt. Every time you can get any kind of hard casts off, every one of those hard casts does a solid bit of damage in Cobra. Even if you can go for incinerates, right? Even if, let's say Young doesn't interrupt those on a regular, I mean, it's still huge. It is still a ton of damage. Young trying to see if he can bring it back though. He got to get cooldowns back. He got no more block. He's got human ratio to break out of a stun. That won't be usable for like 30 more seconds. As he got himself Ring of Frost. Oh, I was about to say Ring of Peace, but I accidentally said Ring of Frost, which was the right ability. Where is the Succubus? Did that thing disappear? Because it looked like he was sending arcane orbs in every direction, trying to find the Succubus. I think that's exactly what he's doing. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is, sneaking up on you. It catches in the Succubus. You see, you got yourself the Ultram, which is perfectly primed. Bonds of Fel, everything is going to hurt. You want to break... Oh, actually, Ultra's probably going to break early, isn't it? It is a little early, but you still get yourself an opportunity. Mortal Coil with a Bolt right after. It goes in for a kick, does not connect. Bolt is going to eat into that full shield. At least you got yourself shielded before the Bolt finally connected. And Cobra, oh, he needs a couple instants. Cobra has a lot of cooldowns walking into Miko, though. I don't know, Young. I don't know if you live this. Oh, it just dies. The eyeball, man. They're removing that thing. That passive eyeball damage, that is going to be gone next expansion. So, Young is getting killed by someone that's going to get gutted. It's just a handful of months now, I think. I assume if it's August that Warburton comes out. Miko, all he's going to do is get in, get the dots, and Cobra's over. Cobra needs to get in, throw down everything, send as many Chaos Bolts as possible. He's just dotted over there. He tried to go for Cannibalize, but even with that shield, the Cannibalize breaks because of all that dot damage. And Cobra, if you can keep the pet away from Miko, so he doesn't just get an extra free dot. Swapping out pets actually would do it. Miko switching those dots from the pet onto Cobra. Immediate Dark Glare. Those dots are max. This is going to be Mortal Coil for Mortal Coil Fear. Or Trinket out of Cobra. Trying to get some damage going onto Miko. He's locking him out with Fears. But look at Cobra's health. It's just a matter of time until Miko takes it right now. He's trying to go for Incinerates. And Miko just buying himself time. Cobra had 0 health whatsoever. Dropping an Infernal. But there's just nothing to do. Nothing he can do. Miko is inevitable. Once you get the dots in and this high dampening, it's over. It's literally over. Unless you can walk up to him, just start slamming damage if damage is done. Starscream, by the way, is insane. 10 million healing! Okay, some of it is going to be second wind healing, isn't it, right? Some of it had to be second wind healing, but that's still a lot of healing for a warrior, by the way. That is so wild. Man, this guy. Another one? Alright, Sire. I got you, my man. I got you. Alrighty, boys. We're going to list the group up right now over in LG real quick. As per usual, we listed in the Molten Core. So if you guys want to join us, you'll find us right there. Honestly, miss the PvP videos, man. Your PvP videos were the reason I started to follow you. Love the content, of course. I love your videos a lot. I want to do more PvP stuff, that's for sure. Like Duels is a pretty regular way that we could do PvP things. But like me actually playing PvP, dude, come on, man. You know I'm gonna be back for it, right? As soon as something is gonna be busted, like a brand new build or something crazy, wacky on a rogue, or somebody finds a new one-shot, you know your boy's gonna be making yet another video. But like a random like battleground video of, hey guys, me doing another BG. Probably not gonna have too many of those. Those were the old days, man. The old days. Who's whispering me? I can help in a bit. I can help in a sec. I'll play normal wings now. Whatever you want to do, man. Groups are listed. Need +1 for both groups. Warlagash? Yeah, I got you, my man. Let's go. Gotcha. I definitely want to do more PvP videos going forward, man. Next expansion is going to be the play. Right now, I just got way too many things to cover, and covering the alpha and the beta has kind of been my focus. We do need +1, I think, over Team Jayhawk, so we'll might be able to get some of you guys in. All right, so we need one more. What a must. If you guys want to join us, more than welcome to. Hi, how are you? What was your main job? Streaming, editing, Photoshop, content producing, content management, script writing. That is my main job, essentially. Yeah, running this channel is my main job. Yes. How you doing, by the way? Lavenda. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Down my guy. What's up, Shane? Out of my man. Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, you know what I should do? Hold on. I should utilize the training post just in case I end up spending more time playing my ults in the next expansion on EU. Let's buy up the new stuff. Turtle. Oh yeah, 100% buying the turtle easily. And look at the ensemble. The good ensemble. Beautiful. And we'll get the other one, I think, just for the floaty. Just because that floaty is hilarious. For some reason, this entire set disappeared from me on an A. I don't know what happened. I don't have the orange floaty anymore. And we get the green floaty. The floaty is the best part, honestly. It's so good. The hat is fine. Yeah. There we go. How are the duels? Doing pretty good, man. Having a lot of fun with it. Get a chair. Beautiful. I have all the history and post currency. I might as well spend it, right? Parasols. I like parasols. Those are useful. You want to have at least one of them for dungeons, because that's basically a slow fall, and it works in a lot of situations. What is the main character in WoW? Thank you. Dalaran the Rogue, the character I usually play for everything. Rogue, but I know, new expansion, new opportunity for somebody to find a new main to play. Not saying that that's what I'm gonna be looking for, but I'm keeping my mind open. That's all you can do, right? Let's get the entire set, man. The sandals and the beads or whatever. People the channel when you get a chance for any Blood DK stuff. Yeah, I will in a second. I'm doing some shopping here. The rest of the stuff is kind of whatever. Beautiful. All right, so we have Onomas. Here we go. Let's go for. Do I have a yak? No, I don't have a yak at this guy. Don't they have a transmog vendor next to the trading post? Literally in Augermar? Yeah, they do. That's the best part. That's the best addition, honestly. Yeah, let's mark the character. Do you guys? Are you guys feeling blue or are you feeling yellow? I'm feeling yellow. I don't have sunglasses, do I? No, I don't have sunglasses. Wish I had a better crossbow. Not like it really matters. Let's do the floaty. Yeah. That was so good, dude. Look at that set. Oh, it's so good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Do you live in NY? New York? That's a very specific question. Is that supposed to be NA or NY? Like actual New York? Do I sound like a New Yorker? Well, I don't know, right? I can make those tutorial things too, like video editing, Photoshop. Many of us would love it. maybe it's not something I really have focused on, and I developed a whole channel around like WoW content, so I feel that I kind of missed the boat of like, hey, here's how I do my video editing and Photoshop stuff. But I wouldn't be against making like a private video to post on Discord if you guys are interested in stuff like that, right? Like an unlisted video just to put up on Discord for some of you guys, like, oh, could you do a video on this, that, and the other? I want to get into it. And it's like, okay, here's what I do. Not saying what you should do, but here's how you could get into it yourself. Not entirely against it, if I have time. I remember back when I gave you an idea of the Glamour competition for Garrison. Oh yeah, I'm glad you did. That was a lot of fun. Alright, we still need on Mas. Nick is not responding. Not sure exactly what happened. So maybe I can check back in with a couple other homies. If you guys want to join in, groups are listed over in the raids legacy section. And it said general. I found out by DPS trinkets are getting nerfed for tanks. Lol. Oh, for the augury? Yeah, I could see why. I could see why. You know what I mean? Like, tanks should focus on tanking. Tanks should not focus on doing damage. Healers should be, you know, I guess talented to damage in talents for hybrid stuff, but not have to focus on a trinket that does stuff. I don't know. I feel like it is going to stifle a lot of creativity, but like, because I know that a bunch of healers were like really aching for DPS trinkets this year and tier before that if they wanted to push, right? Like they felt like they really just needed more damage. So it's interesting. I think, okay, so I feel like if they are gonna go to like, hey, DPS trinkets are less good on non-DPS classes, that's fine. But I feel like the content also gotta adjust. I saw a post, I think it was, I forget who now. I'm not gonna pretend like I remember. But somebody on Twitter said, Jack responded to them, that's all I remember. But someone like, more dungeons should be like Notharis. A bunch of ads have a lot of frontals, right? These frontals, if you get hit, can one-shot you. But they're not entirely like, we gotta make sure we have a stun rotation, CC rotation, right? One of those frontals where it's like, oh, okay, I can move out of the way, lose some DPS uptime, but like live and deal with it. Or I don't move and I die. Or I could CC it if I want to and have a bit more uptime, right? That work, gotcha, my man. So I actually agree with that statement. I feel like that would be a nice way of going about it, man. Wait, by the time I whispered to Nick, he's like, I got 2 friends who want to come in. I just filled, man. I just filled. It's been happening the entire night. Makes a space, brother. I can't. I'm not gonna. What am I gonna do? Kick him out and be like, hey, you, hey, Starskim, get the hell out of here. No, I'll let him play. He's having fun. Let him play, right? What the hell? I swear to God, I saw a sneaky little. There you are. There you are. I saw ya. I saw you. What the hell are you doing? Huh? Where are you going, huh? There we go. Maybe he's peeping the mock. All right. Let's do Lord Iron. Do I really have the song as part of my mix? Actually, it's not that bad of a song. That's a good one, Tim. How do you enter the spectator mode? So it's a command I gotta run, right? So we have me in a separate group. Then you have a group of 5 people, a group of another 5 people, right? They're the ones queuing. And I type in an invite spectator match, where I get to invite 2 groups into a spectator match where I'm a spectator, but they get to play. So essentially, it's like 3 teams are in the arena. There's the one team that plays, the other team that plays, and a spectator team that gets to observe. And that spectator team can actually be multiple people. You don't just have to be me on only me spectating. Like if Kragar wanted to join me in a spectator seat and spectate and stream on his end or whatever, you could totally do it. So we could be spectating the same match, which is kind of mind-blowing because I never really get to mess around with that myself. That's a lot of warriors, but that's okay. It's a lot of warriors, but that's okay. And you could have, look at these camera angles, man, they're so good. Watching these boys getting ready. Oh, that is the best. Okay. I messed up. But yeah, that's how you do it. Switch. Got ourselves the homies. We got Dat War on the team. We got Young. We got Mikkel on a different mount this time around with Starscream in the back, and it looks like Xandar wanted to run out, but he made a mistake, so instead it's going to be Deathwar charging in. First up versus Saya. Oh, he saw Saya. That's why. Xandar ran out, is like, oh, never mind, it's Saya. How about you play Deathwar? How about you go next? As a Fury Warrior trying to get an angle. Yo, Saya! I like the set. I like the Trident. It's the best. Dude, Trident completes the set so much. I love it. I feel like the only thing would be better is if we had like one of those pool noodles as a sword. I feel like they should do a pool noodle as a sword, man. That'd be so good. As Deathwar immediately having to go for a shatter. As the bubble comes out for Saya, Deathwar having to tank this up as much as possible. Saya does burn a bubble. That means there is forbearance on him. But, oh man, for Deathwar, he can't really do anything right now. He's got to get dodged on for all of his abilities. He's got a bit of damage of his own. Big battle stance available. Or Berserker stance. But I don't think it matters. Saya just got a couple of spinny hammers. And Xandar rushing out. Now that there's no more bubble to fight through. Maybe he'll have a Blessed Protection for a bop or something. Unless Saya goes in for a lay on hands. Xandar immediately with an avatar trying to see if he can crack through those defenses. Big bleeds on Saya. A shield defense is up. Xand better be very, very careful with that shield. As that shield pop with wings does a ton of damage. Does he have a bop? He doesn't have a bop this time. Or if he does, he doesn't want to send it now? I imagine he would have used it if he had Shatter, right? I imagine we would have used Shatter if he had it. This is going to be Saya trying to get out of there with a trinket to follow, hand to fade him up, and Xand needs to get himself that charge into an execute Blaze Storm, but both of them below. Xand having to stop the Blaze Storm, just a rally cry, trying to end this right now. Reflect, oh, no shot, both of them took each other out. Oh, that is so, oh, that's glorious. That is the best part. When two competitors are so even, they remove each other out of the field. That is the best, man. That is awesome. Xand, oh man. That is so good. Oh, those are my favorite moments, and I feel like I got a decent angle, man. I'm gonna go be rewatching that later. That was so good. That was so close too. It was insanely close. Birdie trying to get an angle, but Starscream, oh, looks like an auto shot flew. Oh no. For Birdie, the opener does not get to hit at all. That is going to be a freezing trap waiting around the corner. Starscream does get him with a 100's mark. 5% more damage while he's above 90% health, so you can go maybe a big aim shot. That is going to be rapid fire. The more of those you can get, the better. Stun into Birdie. Does go for the human Rachel. That is going to be Starscream ramping up everything. Avatar. Everything is available. Full bleeds are in. Same shots are up for Birdie. Try to go counter aggressive. Just shooting at the guy. And it's actually getting quite a bit of damage. Starscream looking for a bit of healing. Does not burn his big defenses just yet. Big chops onto Birdie though. Is going to be a freezing trap to separate away from him. Got himself more aim shots while cooldowns are still rolling in. Rapid fire doing quite a bit. You got no help whatsoever. Starscream needs one big hit. Boot stun to follow. Trinket right after. Aim shot. Fear last second. Oh, got the execute. Why did these have to be so clutch? Why did they have to be so close? Let me draw try again. Imagine, dude. Imagine if that's what we did. Like, it's a draw. Okay, res them both. They gotta go again. That could be a rule, actually, if it's a draw like that. Would both of them kill each other at the same time? Oh, because that could be interesting. That means, like, if you're playing defensive, you can't play defensive at all times. You may want to get aggressive, even if it's like, it gets all the odds. Yeah, Starscream at that point. It's just like, it was over. It is over. Man. Dastard Warlocks and Mages versus Warriors. It's just so one-sided. It is kind of wild. Young is going to be up next. Breath onto Cobra. Does not get to avoid the Succubus, but the poly trade with the Succubus is pretty good for Cobra. That is huge. Got himself Reflect. Young trying to reposition, touch the magic onto Cobra. Does go for the Fear to lock him out. Into an Infernal. Knows he's going to blink. Blinks into a wall. More Infernals are charging in. Got himself a bolt to set up and ready to go. Does not want to get kicked though. And Young's being very, very selective with his interrupts right now. Cobra with a Fear to follow. As the wall comes out, it's a really early wall right now for the Warlock. For Young, this could be an opportunity here. Because now Cobra no longer has that CC immunity or cast immunity. Interrupt immunity rather. But also no longer has this big defensive ability. Dark Pact is still going to be huge for a good bit. Reflect is going to be great. Being a Dastard Warlock is just defensive with your mastery, just literally chance your abilities or damage taken can be reduced by a certain amount. But for Young, man, this is a huge situation right now. It's a huge opportunity if you can handle it, if you can capitalize on it. The Reflect up for Cobra. Young better be careful. Succubus CC. Chaos Bolt, maybe look at an Ice Block. That is ultra available. Does not get to ultra a lot of health back though. But he goes in for Invis. Got himself a pretty big DR of defense. Letting the Fear go through. Does not go. Doesn't even have a kick actually. I was thinking he was saving it for a second. Because it looks like Cobra was trying to juke him and Young was not sending it. So I just assumed there into an ice block right after. Cobra does get to lock down Young in a good spot. That mortar call off of a Bonza Fell would have been pretty rough to deal with. It's going to be Nova onto the pet, separating the Warlock away from the Succubus, catching him in a quick poly all by lonesome. As long as he can stay away from Succubus and trick it out to take a long path around the tombstone, Cobra is just left with not a lot of health. Interrupted in shadow, Succubus does get the angle, try to go for cannibalize for a second. He may just have to get super aggressive here. If you can pop Reflect at the right time, as long as it doesn't get spell stolen, you might be okay. Fell Hunter swap for a second, might be able to get a kick onto Young. There's going to be portals opening up last second around the pillar. And Young taking huge hits right now. Ultra time is up. It's going to be lagging a little bit or sliding around. What? I'm not really sure. Missiles are hurting quite a bit. Does have a mortar call and kick available in case he needs to. Shadow Fury. Trinkets it immediately. Fear right again. Chaos Bolt. Barrages. Oh, locked him out. But still a bolt went flying. Oh my god. And Young barely living it. Question is Lamb gonna let him get a reset here? It's your call, man. If you charge in, taking out a mage, you have to fight against Mikkel, so you should really think about your competition, right? Hey, he's kind of low. I should take him out right now because I still got Mikkel to fight through. But he's gonna be honorable, the honorable hunter. I love seeing the honor. You know what? No matter what happens, Lamb is a winner in my book. I don't even care. I literally don't care. He's giving the guy a proper honor duel. Young given a chance here to properly play him a proper match right now. 6 minutes, almost 7 minutes into the match. Breath immediately as Young closes that gap for a quick breath kiss until Lamb charges in. That's going to be Mage repositioning. Stun yet again. There's an ultra available, so Young is perfectly fine where he's at right now. Still got an ultra for a little bit here by the looks of it. Into a death shock him. Massive damage. Huge recovery. Lamb super far away. Got himself binding shot. Does not connect with Young. The charge is available. Slows her up. Second charge is up too, though. He's got both charges out. As he got himself range eagles into a trinket, harpoon, freeze, at least able to lock him down for a second. If he can get himself the angles, he'll be fine. There is dots on the Young. Pet is Novad. Cannot go for a pet stun or anything, or maybe a pet sack. Trying to close the gap and goes in for a kick on that poly, which is good. Young under its own pressure breath. I don't even know how that connected. That feels like that should have been far away. Arcane Surge. I feel like it's over for Young. That is explosive. He just needs a kill shot. Oh my god. Lamb was not scared of having to give the mage a proper honor duel. He was perfectly fine. He was like, you know what? I win these. Come on, man. I win these. Come on. Mikkel is going to have to wait out for him for a little bit here. I like the banners. Triple. Yo, 1, 2, and 3. Do we have a 4 maybe? A 4th banner potentially? Possibly? Look at these things. I like the blue one and the purple one a lot. The green one, it doesn't look bad, I guess. I guess the 4th one will be red, right? Whenever they have it available. They look good though. They look good. I hope they change their looks with like expansions though, because I feel like Shadowlands ones also look the same, right? Or about the same. Maybe like the icon's a little different. But imagine if they're like thematic banners, right? Yeah, make them like golden ornate, but like, I don't know. Like make them like an earthen looking banner in War Within, or Hallowfall after like the Arathi looking banner. That would even be even better, just because I like the architecture. Full dots are in. Lamb cannot break out of the sphere. Can fade for just a second, but the dots have set in. He can't really heal much. He has to get aggressive with Mikkel. If he can go for a kick here and there, he might be okay. Mad damage on the Lamb right now. Mikkel catches a quick drain on the guy, stunned to follow, but the guy's got nothing left. And Mikkel able to eviscerate him with a couple of those malefic raptures, and down he goes with Warlock. Gosh, charging in as a survival. His survival does go for a full stun, or at least a proper opportunity to potentially stun Mikkel if he moves. There's still quite a bit of damage though. Even if you can't stun Mikkel properly, that is still a lot of damage. Mikkel under a ton of pressure. I don't know if he got anything available here at all though. He got Warlock Hellstone. He's got Wall. Can't get interrupted for a second. Fear onto Warlock. Gosh, I'm messing up your name pretty hard, honestly. Does he have a way to close the gap? He needs a kick. Pet is dotted. Hunter's dotted. Big drain soul. Oh! And Mikkel takes it. Well done. My goodness, dude, these hunters are aggressive. That Saya and the warrior closeout, that was so good. But Mikkel does bring it back for his team as the last champ standing. Well done, man. Well done. Let's get us another one going, base, yeah? Another one. Oleg Zarova. Mikkel was via the Magara. He's calling out for Magara. I think so too, man. I think so. The good old Magara. What the hell is happening out here? Why are you getting beat up? What the? Alliance are attacking the Horde? By the looks of it? Yeah, just an attack. Alright. Oh, it is. There's quite a lot of them, actually. Whole group of them. Celestial Empire, is that the guild? Undying Contingency? It looks like it's just random people. Some from Celestial Empire, some homies or whatever. At least World PvP is still alive and kicking, right? At the very least. That's always good. Hopefully that'll continue being a thing in War Within. At the very least. Nichols the raid boss? Yeah. Видел сколько флагов? Да, я видел. Много. Надеюсь, новые флаги будут в следующей экспансии. Is it expansия? Как по-русски сказать expansion? I don't know how to say expansion in Russian. I think it's expansия, but I have no idea. It sounds about right, but it almost sounds like a broken way to say expansion, just you're replacing the English letters with Russian letters, which isn't a real word. But like most people, I think would understand what you mean. You know what I mean? There's a word for it. There's an actual word for it, though. I just don't know it yet off the top of my head. We need more bodies, by the way. Got more spots. They keep trying to get him and his homies in, but I'm like, I only got one spot at a time, man. Only one spot at a time. Does Breezes need more? Ready? Okay. We need Unomas boys if y'all want to join him. Conquest drops increase in War Within. Oh, good. How much more? Hold on. That's a pretty big one. Conquest drops increase. By how much, though? With War Within, we're removing PvP category from the Great Wall, but they're increasing the amount of conquest you get. So first BG, Battleground win is like 10 more? 5 more? Oh, the cap. Okay, so starting at 1600 cap, 2200, 2800. Okay, so it is a notable increase. And the conquest cap removal by week 11. I feel like this should shift that up a little bit, but yeah. — 2v2 daily win, subsequent win 93. Okay. First daily win, subsequent win. That one for solos. Where's solo brawl? I feel like the brawls and epic BGs should be increased. Am I the only one? Like the casual PvP should also be increased. Alright. I mean, I guess it's good, it's good. Расширение. О, расширение. Это... Они это так называют в Blizzard расширение, как War Within расширение. Может быть. Expansion. Это так, они так и называют, да? Новое расширение. War Within. Это звучит как-то странно, расширение, но... Расширение. Ну, расширение. Я думаю, expansion звучит лучше, но это, может, мой американский мозг мне говорит. Jesus. Yeah, apparently there was a word for it, but I'm like, look at the group chat. What's happening in group chat? Say it from me for the second in my face and taking my bursts like there's nothing, so I have used everything and make it the next guy. Yeah, Starscream, that's how it is sometimes, man. That is how it be sometimes. That's part of the 5V5 1v1 DUELS. Sometimes they taketh, sometimes they giveth. It just kind of it happens, man. It happens. You know what I mean? That's how it be sometimes, man. That's how it be. Can I join for about 510? Yeah, Outlaw, more than welcome to. We got a group listed right now over in LFG Raids. I can see if you guys want to join in. Or if you want me to invite you directly, you can let me know what server you play on, what character name I'm looking for. If I make an Earthen in War without, I'll use Imjur Lord's Battle Gear, Armor Set, and Rathalich King. Yo, let's go, man. That would be a good one. That would be a good one. Serious nerf, basic PvE. I don't... Yeah. Can you make 2, please? Wait, Nick wants to kick people out? Dude, Nick wants to kick you guys out of these groups, man. I don't know what's happening. Let me see who else is on. Maybe Grain is around? Where's Grain normally? He's not on. Unfortunately. Who else we got? If anybody. Who's regular on? Kodako, Kolka? Yeah, he's played. That is Griff. He's okay. So Griff abandoned Classic. He's not playing Miss Pandaria. All right. I guess Classic Dream did not work long enough. Unfortunate. Who else we got? Pascal, Pavs. I hit a Pascal earlier, I think. Romaru, Roween. Maybe Roween. Looks like Roma's just queuing. I'll jump for like 2 minutes. Okay. Alright, sounds good, Azrael. More than welcome to my guy. Alright, so we got 2 minutes until Azrael joins in, and that'll be our 5th for this group. So we're waiting. Logging over, take your time. Is it NA or EU? Today, Friday, is usually EU. I know there's a time zone thing or whatever, and like some people go like, well, it's 12 a.m. and technically it is Saturday, but like for me, it is 6:30 p.m. in the evening on a Friday. So yeah, when I say Friday, I'm using like American times, which are behind everybody, just like our education system, let's be honest. So yeah, Friday EU, Friday evening for me is when we do our duels. Honey Jade, I was gonna wait until. Okay, I guess we'll get you in right afterwards, yeah? I didn't realize Honey Jade would join us. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna send it, and we're gonna get Outlawed. We'll get you in after one, okay? I'm just gonna send it while we got groups. And I need young... Is this for an achievement? Oh, no. Haha, no, it's just duels. Community duels. Never mind, I can get you in. Never mind, I can get you in. He's asked, hey, is this for an achievement? Question mark. Smiley face. Is this for some kind of an achievement? That's cute, but I need my points. If in my addition, good luck, you guys. I'm gonna tell him get and remove him. All right, we got a spot for you. We got a spot for you. What is this? I don't understand that mentality. This guy joined this group that says 5V5 1V1 DUELS and was like, hi, is this for an achievement? We're like, no, this is a war mode. And it's like, that's cute, but I need my points to feed my addiction. And it's like, well, I didn't invite you. Somebody else just took you because you signed up. I don't... Okay. You know what I mean? I don't get that mindset. I don't get that mindset. Okay, don't judge. Oh, you good, good. I got a spot for you open again. Whenever you get in, my guy. Whenever you get in. It won't sound to me. Wait, are you in already? Is that you? Extend? Oh, okay, cool. Cool. I forgot that Miko literally added you. Okay. Yeah. I was looking for the rogue. I was looking for the Koopa, but you know, that'll work. All right. And Sai said he's good. Last time I checked. Seriously, I don't get the mindset. It's like, get out of here. What arenas are down in sewers? Easily. We're good. Beautiful. Turtle Dunks. I like that name, Turtle Dunks. What is that health? Is that not... Oh, it's Natty? Oh, yo. Okay. You know what? Now, every time I log on to like live, when I see somebody above 1 million health, I'm like, what is that health? And I'm like, because normally I'm like, oh, that's a Miss Pandaria thing or beta thing, right? Because in beta we have walking around with 6 million health, fully geared. So... yeah, dude, we're gonna get some Legion ass numbers, but hopefully we'll have Legion ass gameplay too out of this next expansion. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully we'll have a ton of stuff going on with something, man. Hopefully we'll have a ton of content, a ton of things happening constantly. You know what I mean? Maybe a mage tower. I love a mage tower. As long as we don't have AP farming, I'll be happy with that. But like the amount of like solo content you could do in Legion was out of this world. You know what I mean? And a ton of fun for me. And all that. The zones like are amazing, if anything. I tried to queue you guys. It didn't work. So I'll try Blade Dance, maybe? Blade's Edge? Yeah. Maybe that'll work. Because some is not working. Blade's Edge worked. Okay, I tried to queue one of you guys for Dalaran sewers. I tried to save you all from your nightmare, but instead, the nightmare has come. I can't save you now. My God, have mercy on your souls. At least you didn't ask if it was a refund department. Yeah, that's true. Imagine. Okay, here we go. We do 6. Here we are. And next one. So Twitch. Ты из России, а мои я родился из России, но не живу в России сейчас. Не жил много-много лет. О себя не думаю, как я русский уже. As I was asking which part of my Ukrainian or Russian where I was born, I was like, born on the Russian side. Sarge came over for the team tour, ready to go. That is such a good looking mount either way. It's very, very basic, but man, the Highland Drake looks so good. Death War, first up versus Birdie, the man trying to get himself an angle. See in a random trap, aim shot, hold on. I was gonna say he might have himself an angle. Come on, Ogre man, dude, he's just trying to get an opener. Come on, dude. That's how I feel like every time there's a rogue, this Ogre is basically the community. Oh, got himself an aim shot. Into rapid fire. This is going to be a warrior charging and taking a bit of damage in the opener. Although the traps, he may want to kite the warrior towards all the traps in the corner. Birdie getting hit with a bleed. Death War is actually getting just absolutely ripped apart with a death shock. Not even the pet is participating in combat. It's just there for moral support as Death War just crushes through the hellbar of Birdie. Goes in for defensives. Stop yelling at us! The man is just yelling. You guys won't be able to hear it on the video side of things, but he keeps yelling in my ear. Why is he louder than normal? He's just so talkative today. Normally he says a word here and there, but now he's just all constantly in my ear. My left ear specifically, Birdie just trying to escape out of this as best as possible. Charge! Oh! Freezing trap stops it, but I think it's over still, right? Unless he's got something, anything? Yeah. As Death War does end up taking it. This is going to be, who else? It's going to be Saya, man, charges in, Death War, charging back in, no more trinkets available, no shot him, no nothing. May need to be looking for a big escape, Stoner to Saya, got himself a bit of healing, defensive stance is available. I don't really know if you're going to be able to play around with defense here. I don't think you can stand toe-to-toe with Saya, especially, well, actually, no. Yeah, no, it's still going to be tough. I was going to say, well, at least he doesn't have Crusade, but yeah, a couple of those hammers are going to do it. Did you switch out to the log? The log? He's running with the log. Actual just log. Okay. Extension is going to be up next as a mage. By the way, I like your hat. I like your hat a lot. I like the whole red mog, by the way. Even the tabard. That's like what Shadow Lenzy, right? That'll kind of sort of mildly fits together. I'd say it fits together. Breath on Josiah. Knockback immediately. We haven't seen a good... Actually, no. I was about to say we haven't seen a good fire mage in this in a while. But actually, we saw Ignis last week. So, yes, we have. There's going to be big damage onto extension, but the man got himself the altar. Hopefully, unless that was the altar. The clock is above your head. That is an altar. Okay. Still mad damage on Saya, though. Does not give this man a moment to breathe. He's just trying to stay away from Saya as best as possible and doesn't even get to sit ice block long at all, though. Got himself an invis, but I think it's over. Hammer. There goes the cheat death, unless you got shields. Oh, man, it is rough. It is rough. Saya giving the man finally a bit of a breather. Finally give this man even the smallest of a breather extension. Look at all this mana buns hungrily trying to catch back up here even a little bit. Got him some shields, got him some combust. Maybe can make some work off of this stun. Is it over? I was thinking it was going to be Blink. Maybe not running the Blink. Young is going to be up next though as an arcane mage, man. The entire time I wanted to kind of go off on a tangent how mages are looking really, really good. Fire mages in particular in War Within. Especially with Frostfire and the instant cast you can do. They are nutty, man. By the way, hi from Georgia. Hi, Luca. How you doing, my man? Georgia with Ukraine together beat Russia. Sure. Yep. Yeah, don't trust me, man. I don't have any specific loyalties. Don't have any specific loyalties whatsoever. I don't think of myself as a Russian, man. I think more of myself as America nowadays. Honestly, I don't understand why people associate like, oh, where were you born? Okay, you're a bad person because where you were born. It's like, I can't control that. F out of here, man. Young trying to see if he can get himself hopefully a better positional here. Kasaya back with wings, switching over from Crusader to 1 minute wings. He's a lot more aggressive. Just the demeanor of this man, because virtually with Crusader he's playing around the pillar, backing up out of there, trying to keep himself at bay until the right moment. With normal wings, he's just constantly in there. So you can only imagine how this man is gonna be up in your face the whole time with the wings that are proc from Wake of Ashes, man. That is gonna be wild. Arc and Blast onto Saya, Shield of Vengeance right afterwards, blind to fall as he got himself a bit of healing steering glare, making it hard for Young to really double up or say or do anything here. Does get himself blinks as well as a repositional. He could reverse blink still if he wanted to. I don't think he's gonna. Oh, he could still for health, because it technically does heal you. Ring of Frost is not connected. Saya again with them wings. Literally aggressive. He's not giving you a chance whatsoever. If he had a trinket, I feel like he would have blown trinket just to keep the pressure rolling on you. I feel like, or maybe not. Maybe that's why he bubbled and trinketed things before, because he's like, well, I got Crusade, I want to maximize damage. But here he can constantly maintain wings all the time, so he doesn't ever need to burn any immunity or trinkets to break on the CC just to capitalize on those wings since they're up all the time, essentially. Young got himself at least around the pillar. He got himself an angle. He got himself a line of sight spot that he can maybe use to evade Holy Saya once in a billion moon until the guy gets Judgment Ritual stun. Will blink out of it. Wake of Ashes does back up out of there. It's still damage from a distance. Trying to see if he can take him into a poly. It's going to be all the time for Young just to make sure he's actually safe. He doesn't want to fight side. Just going to root him out. He's got a decent angle. Maybe you could use that angle to really put some damage into the guy. Shield of Vengeance with a Ring of Frost. Saya does have just enough space in order to get around it. And he's got himself maybe that range. Maybe potentially wings does go for the trinket to break out of it. Poly doesn't actually go for poly. One more hit is needed. Ice block. There goes. There goes the block. Saya could probably force him out of the block if he goes regenerating, right? Like if he just presses the button. Then Young will most likely be like, oh, I gotta interrupt it. I gotta get the value. There's just no shot, right? There's just no way. Saya with the wings back up and available. Hand of Freedom getting stolen from the Paladin, but man, 6 minutes into the match, 30 seconds. I don't really know if Young has much here to, has anything in his back pocket that he could use to win the duel. Saya still got himself a bubble. He got himself laying hands, and that consistent pressure is just rough to deal with. At least it's not a big haymaker that is guaranteed to end ya. Bubble for Saya, just trying to end this right now. And it's going to be altered for Young, just trying to see if he could reposition. I feel like that bubble might have been a little aggressive, because whoever's going to be up next is going to have a huge advantage over the Paladin. But Young, I mean, you can see just the difference, man. The gap between the two. Starscream charges in. No bubble to watch out against. Saya needs to find a way past this one. Immediate blades are up by the warrior. Saya with a shield of vengeance. Got him some wings, so he's got him some more consistency. Is that consistency going to be enough to fight through the consistent rampages of a warrior, though? Fear to follow right after. Hand of Freedom. It's going to be laying hands. Trying to see if he can back up out of it. Charges in and caps it out with Lamb charging in versus Starscream, who just sent everything. He's got defensives done. So Starscream maybe could pick up a little bit of healing. That's going to be stunned. Cannot break out of it. Just getting separated away from him and the pet into a biting shot right after. Just locked out. Got a silence too. At least you can only a handful of things can really get locked out when you get fully silenced. Reflect. Freeze the trap back into Lamb though. That is so good. This is going to be wall defense up for Lamb. Starscream with a big defensive of his own as he's got himself a little bit of healing. Just a little more survivable. Let him live it through every one of these explosives into a flanking strike. Still alive somehow. Got him some damage, but Lamb with that range with them explosive just keeps on chucking it over and over and over with Miko last one left over for the team too. It's got to go through Lamb. Got to go through War. Got to go through Cobra. That's a lot to get through, but he might be able to do it. Giving Lamb an opportunity here too to get a complete reset. Oh man, as Miko got himself, I like the batters. Still needs a fourth, I feel like. Actually, on this bridge, it is perfect. Look at that. He's got himself his own section of the map, his own arena, his own home base. He's like, you know what? I will defend my home. There it is. The line in sand has been drawn. As the Lamb trying to see if it can assault his fortress. Man's got himself a defensive immediately into a chimeric silence. Miko jumping off of it. Trying to get himself a bit of that range away from the pet, away from Lamb. Loading up the pets with dots, which could be pretty good to chance for those. Back into Lamb, actually committing that damage onto the pet. Oh wait, hold on, Lamb. Was it DC'd for a second? Was he running in place? I hope not. Charges in. Okay, he's perfectly fine. He's living. He's trying to see if he can go for turtle shell. Drain soul still draining him though. Hold on, through the turtle because of the soul rip, right? Is that what it is? That's kind of rough. That's kind of wild. Lambert's is dead. It's just over. Oh no. Miko just had to infect the pet. Let the infection spread. Literally a bioweapon off of the pet onto the hunter and just let him rot. Oh my god. Logosh is going to be up next. I like that mock setup you got going. Oh, even the hoodie thing you got going? That looks sick. Oh my god. I don't even know what mount would fit this. I think maybe like a golden scarab maybe. Miko with the wall, tanked up, full dots on her Logosh. He's going to be able to at least get a drain on the guy even while he's in turtle. Breaking that turtle just to keep the pressure rolling. Mortal drain soul. I think it's over. Oh, the burst out of left field. Miko though sent with nothing left. He's having to slow down Cobra in the opener. Fully dotted the guy. He got reflect. I don't know if he reflected anything out of maybe a UA. Miko needs to find a way to keep himself healthy. He's gonna get the dots back on the Cobra, boarding out, and if he can stay away from Cobra, he might be okay. He just needs the dots to rot down Cobra. With the pet that can slow you down and suck up the CC, I don't know what you can do here. He needs to find a way to get heals. That's all he can do. Cobra jumping over on the other side of Miko, dropping up gates, mortal call. I think it's over. He does have human racial, but I think it's done. Drain soul last second. No! He's got a shield last moment. Drain soul. Portal. Huh. Portal opening up yet another bolt. I was thinking for a second maybe there was an opportunity, man. Maybe there was an opportunity, but no. Saya taking 3 with plenty of damage, dude. Wings, normal wings instead of Crusade wings are. Brutal. I mean, you just bullied the mage, man. Actually just ran around bullying the poor mage guy. That is so rough. Is there people still fighting here? No, I think it's just some random meat just flying. That's fine too. Just bullying the poor mage, man. Invite a bad Chrysler Warlock. Chrysler is far from bad. I take offense in his name. Chrysler doesn't give a... Chrysler wouldn't care. Chrysler wouldn't care. I take offense for him. Thanks for reading. Gotta go. Thanks so much, my guy. Appreciate you. What I'll do is I'll open up and go for 5 more minutes. It's about the time we normally call it. We'll list them, see if the groups are happening, and if not, we'll call it there. I'm perfectly fine wrapping it up right now. We had a good few games, man. For EU, you guys really brought it. I love it. Me and Mikkel are inevitable. Always stomps me. Yeah. You and Mikkel is a hell of an Affliction Warlock. That's for sure. That's for sure. He's super fun to watch though. Like just the amount of damage Affliction, it sneaks up on you is the best part. It sneaks up on you. It's always a surprise. With the Destro Warlock, you see those chaos bolts, you see the Infernal slamming down, you see the gates, right? You see all those things. You can track it and follow it. Ronnie? Wait, we need 2 people. Okay. For the Mikkel? Perfect. Cool. We'll need a +1 though. We'll need 2. And Breeze ass, how many you got? If you guys are good. Ready again? Okay, so we need one more, so we'll be good to go. We just need one more. One more. But yeah, with I feel like with so many other classes, you get to see it. I think maybe Out the Rogue also sneaks up on people because, like, I mean, it's really whether you get the resets on between the eyes, right? I think Assassination could also sneak up on you when it comes to burst, but they kind of nerfed a lot of those elements as well. Affliction Warlocks, I don't think a lot of people know exactly like what you need to track in order to have the damage sneak up on you. Like, you'll just be watching Mikkel get an attack, and I'm not watching the other dude's health bar because it just whittles away, but slowly. But I'm not watching like every single second of that health bar. And then you come back to him, and it's like, wait, he's actually dead. The dots of Mikkel have been doing work. It's just so consistent. Radox, yo, let's get in. But you don't want to boss, and I'll be the last one for the night, yeah? Beautiful. Beautiful. So with this will be the final one, boys, yeah? Oh, Young bailed. Okay, Mikkel, what I'll do is I'll make you lead, because Young is the one that bailed, okay? You cool with that? It just, all you gotta do is just be the lead and hit accept Q. That's it. That's it, and then we'll call it for the night. It's gonna be easy. Trust me, I promise you. I just have you added already, and yeah. Cool? Cool. I think you've done this before too. I'll let them know. Okay, group is ready. And I'll find Young, and I'll plug in Mikkel name instead. We'll do the Dalaran sewers map. Okay. One of us, last one for the night. Bring everything. Bring your all. Bring your best into this arena. Absolutely wipe the floor with the other team. Respectfully, of course. Right? With some honor, of course. Honestly, just absolutely decimate. That's all I want to see. I want to see the best. I want to see you guys in your best behavior. And as in peak condition. Primarily peak condition. What is that? The timing track is already dead. Warlock's always been OP since vanilla. They've been pretty strong. Yes, they've been pretty strong for quite a while. I think rogues too, right? Rogues have always been pretty OP too. But yeah, with Warlocks and the dots and all that, it's just a unique part of the gameplay. And when Blizzard started like walking away from dots and making dots less impactful in PvE or PvP, I hate that because it's like only a handful of classes can really utilize those dots to like a crazy degree. And when you don't really let them like thrive in their natural environment, it's just like, I feel like it's a missed opportunity, you know? Which. Got ourselves boys over in Team 1 with Birdie over for the marksmanship. We got Sayo and Red Paladino. We got Lamb first up, skulking around versus Death Warrior, Logosh on the team in Cobra. And it's going to be Mikkel in the back. We got ourselves Rad Rocks. We got ourselves Cole. We got ourselves Extinction. And that work got himself an angle where Lamb is actually going to have to get up and melee with the guy. The boxes here in this arena are pretty good for trying to dodge away from a hunter, unless they're like, because even there's like the ramp up and down the platform, there's like a little bit of a line of sight angle to it too, right? So you could really like force them to close the gap with you. Lead by Death, trying to see if he can maybe get himself a setup. Lamb backing up out of there, got himself a heal really early on, just setting those cooldowns now just to get him back a little bit later. Death War under quite a bit of pressure, maybe looking at the use of his defensives as it's going to be flank strike, then a retreat for the hunter. Got himself plenty of damage to follow up as well. It's going to be extra blades, second charge to follow with more kill shots as well as grenades. Got himself an extra defensive to work with. Quick trap onto Death War. He needs a stun right now. That is his big defensive. No longer has anything to work with besides a trinket, maybe a shadow melt. Got himself a bit of a ramp up. Maybe Avatar trinket should be available here. Does not send it until a little bit later. Actually, might have been a misplay here. Death shock him to follow. Oh, that Death shock him to the kill shot, especially if that thing crits. There's nothing you can do. Actually, nothing you can do. Rad Rocks is going to be up next. Sap up onto the... Did you slap the pet or just cheap shot the guy? It's over, right? Yeah, Kingsbane. Oh, it's done. Mending. He saved himself. Last second. Just removing those dots. Because for Rad Rocks, he just needed the guy to get below 10%. And that's it. The bleeds have done it. Garrote. He just needed to get below 10%. Yeah. Sudden demise. Or inevitable demise. Sudden demise. The dots just take you. Nothing you can do. Warlock, gosh, try to see if you can get a full flare on the guy or to get a hunter's mark on him. For Rad Rocks, he did send Dance and Kingsbane. He still has Death Mark. I feel like he might just want to Death Mark Warlock Gosh by himself. Or maybe delay. Because essentially he would want to delay to have everything available. But the fact that... Can you get away from the guy? Cloak of Shadows is available, so you could cloak to get away. Look at that sprint, man. Man is just chugging, but it's going to be flared down. I don't know if you can wait 13 seconds. You probably can if you're blind. Disarm for a second. That gives you a bit of a breather. That's still quite a lot of damage taken into a disarm himself. With a painful moment, trying to get the dots rolling in onto Logosh. Cloak of Shadows just to get him some defenses. Logosh backing up out of there off of the flanking strike, actually. Kid in the shot. Rad Rocks may just be able to take it, right? Full dance, death mark, everything available. Cheap shot to fall is just done. And the rogue takes it. He just got to send those bleeds in, let him rot the guy down, and then as soon as he can escape, it's perfectly fine. So if you can just wait out 40 more seconds, what is it, versus Cobra this time around? It is Cobra. That's going to be a tough matchup, I feel like. If you have full death mark and everything, maybe it's doable, but just a Kingsbane, possibly. Cheap shot off of that Garrote. Succubus catches it immediately, unless you can kick that thing as soon as you see it. Yeah, not much you can really do. Does go for the kick. Let's try to see if we can back up out of the Mortal, making it back up out either way, though, as Radrox got himself a vanish and a blind. That's the only tools of escape he's got right now. He's not a subtlety rogue with multiple vanishes, or at least not a rogue in War Within, where they're going to have double vanishes, which is going to be wild, by the way. It's going to be an opener onto Cobra. Succubus catches it. Immolate, maybe line of sight. Oh, line that cares about last second. That portal still does not feel great either. Garrote, he got dance. He got potentially a go here. If he's going to go for it, vanish instead. He's got a dot on himself, I think. So if Cobra gets himself a good angle, He does get the angle, does get those conflagrations, and it's going to be that pelting damage from around the corner. Bonzafell connects. He can either walk into Succubus or walk at Cobra. Got himself dance. Potentially a big go. Cobra's health is actually taking huge hits. Hold on a second. This rogue. Mortal Cold. Cobra catching up a lot of healing. And Radrock's backing up out of there. He's using those sprints. He's using that waterfall down the middle. That shift to slow down Cobra just to see if he can escape. Is going to come back in with yet another Garrote off of a shot him, I believe. Smoke bomb to give himself a little bit of cover with line of sight. I don't know. Maybe you just commit dots and death mark him. Maybe Succubus CC. Maybe Cloak a shot is soon though. Very, very soon, Cloak. Oh, this could be huge. Kidney. Does he take it? Hold on a second. Good Cloak. Evasion's up right now just for the Succubus. Oh my god, why is it so clutch? Avoiding the Bonzafell. Cloak shot is getting used right now. Cobra is super low health. I don't know if these dots are enough to get Cobra to below 10% health, but if you can get him below 10% health, it's just over. It's just dead. Close. The dots also do need to be more than enough of his health bar worth of damage. The dots, he got to be below 10% health, and the dots, all full value of dots needs to be above 10%, and Cobra just catches with a conflagration. The rogue almost had it. That is so insane. Does go for a quick kick. A birdie, not birdie, co-hit. Co-hit? Co-hit? Coffee? I want to call it coffee. Coffee. I want to call it coffee so badly. I think it sounds so better. So much better. Co-hit. Co-hit. Hit? Yeah, this is why I want to call him coffee. It's like, I don't know. I'll call it coffee. I don't care. I don't care. It's not their name. I don't care. Birdie. Try to see if you can go for a proper go. Death shotguns have been sent in by both hunters, I think it is at this point, actually. Coffee getting absolutely blasted, though. Your health bar. Feign death, but a freezing trap stops you. Kind of just betrays you there. Not really laying on the floor right now. You are hit into a turtle shell. Does go for a turtle of their own. Birdie trying to see if he can end this right now. If you get him maybe a tar trap around the corner, and Coffee does get stuck in it, maybe that's how you get him. Scatter shot? You need the angle? Rapid fire? Oh, one more kill shot and it's over. One more kill shot and it's over. Binding shot onto Birdie. Does get stunned. Birdie, Coffee, this is your opportunity. No, goes in for freezing trap. Trying to get himself a bit of a reset. No charges in. He's so aggressive. Why are you so aggressive? He just kill shot away. Got him so defensive. Manning bandages last second. You got an explosive. There's no shot. You live this. You live it. How do you live? Death Striker to follow. Oh, wait a second. He's attacking extension. Oh, no. No, Birdie accidentally started attacking extension. I think he might have tabbed over. And this is the first guy that he saw. Yeah, Kofi's like, yeah, it's over, right? It's over. No, it's not over. Kofi's not going to go down. Not without a proper fight versus Saya. No, Birdie. Man. Stun. I don't know if you're going to get a camo. Manic Bandage is barely doing anything for you. Banning shot. Oh my god. You know, Kofi, I got to give you some credit. You lived for a while. Lived a lot longer than I thought you would. That was wild. Birdie, man, so close. So close. One little mistake. One tab target and hit the wrong guy by just accident. Man, that is rough. That is rough. Stun onto extension as he's trying to see if he can get himself a better angle versus Saya. Scorches to follow. Altar is available. He just got himself full immunity. This is where extension is forced to either maximize that altar or potentially block this. Does get himself the altar maximization, but Saya's right there to greet him. Breath, not gonna connect. Quick kick, ice block immediately. He's just not giving you breathing room at all. Holy Saya out here, switching over from Crusade wings into normal wings. He's just out here bullying people. That's all. That's all. Full trinket out for extension as he got himself full combustion. This way we want to send the most amount of damage, but the man is just full on defense. Has got himself the cauterized, but it's just, I think it's over, man. He's burning Holy Saya though. He's burning him out in the blaze of glory. His last opportunity, his last hurrah, and he sent quite a bit of Saya. Hold on, Saya. If Saya didn't have any healing, I think he would die to this. Look at that dot damage. I mean, Saya had to heal through it. Like, actually send some heals in there. Hold on, I think he might have killed him. Like, if you for some reason couldn't heal, like full dampening, I think it was over. And Miko is just like, come on, Saya. I know you're sitting down. I want to give you a proper on a duel, but let's go. I want to play. Come on, please. Saya's like, dude, I'm going. You know, every paladin has to spec into that holy shot, holy light, flash kill, holy light, one of those two. That is on cooldown, but instant. And Word of Glory doesn't heal for anything at all because Paladins, Red Pally, I guess Blizzard don't want you healing at all. Fine. Oh man, by the time he's done healing, the dampen is gonna get worse too. That's just how it's gonna be. Почему я хочу все бои 4-5 либо 3, а не 1 или 2 боже? Да, понятно, понятно. Я не знаю, друг, я не знаю. Thanks, mate. What's up, Dove? Hey, my man. Saya finally ready to go versus Mikkel, immediately locking down the stun. Mikkel not playing pets. Will not have a succubus catching Saya out of position. There are some dots already on Saya though. He does have a bubble, so you can use that versus Mikkel. Mikkel immediately loading up Saya with dots, mortal coil to follow. He needs to find an escape versus bubble. If he can find an escape versus bubble or just defense it up, he'll be fine. Wall helping quite a bit. But you just take it pounding from Saya while wings are active. He's able to redot him immediately. Blind to follow. Mikkel doesn't sit blind long at all though. Shield of Venus does juke out a kick out of Saya. Full dark layer. Everything is available. He's just rapturing him down. Saya is limited time left on this planet. He needs to maximize the damage versus Mikkel. But the drain out of this Affliction Warlock. Oh man. You can't beat Mikkel with that. You can't beat Mikkel with that. If it's a DPS race, all holds barred, you can't. You can't outbeat him. 2 for just about everybody except for 2 for Rad. Rad almost got 3 though. I'm surprised Rad almost won versus Cobra. I am very surprised. It was such a close duel and the Cobra just a couple of conflagrations slapping the guy down. That's justice for you versus a Rogue. But it was so close. It was wild. Actually insane. Oh man. And with that, boys, that's gonna be over. We're done for the night. Duels are concluded. We'll be doing more next week. Next week, though, telling you right now, duels will likely be on the beta. I want to do some beta duels. Hell, in fact, I don't know if enough people are on tomorrow for the beta. Maybe we'll do beta tomorrow. I do want to do them on NA, but we gotta do them on beta at some point, especially with the brand new builds and whatnot, man. I think it'd be so fun, right? Test our classes in a 1v1 environment, try all the different abilities, try different talents, right? I think that'll be a ton of fun. A ton of fun. And some organized duels. As long as the servers are stable, right? As long as they're stable. Because if people get a DC left and right, it's not that fun. But boys, thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate you, all of you that popped in tonight. Thank you. You guys are super fun hanging out with. Again, more duels next week, likely on the beta, more duels tomorrow, likely on NA, unless we just like make a switch out of left field. I got a pretty big project. I'm gonna go back to it, finishing up. I got also food waiting for me, so I'm gonna go and enjoy my dinner. Thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for what you do, Dal. Yo, thanks, Monica. I appreciate you being here, my guy. And more beta videos this week too. I got a lot of ideas of what I want to do. But one big project that I can focus on for now. Also, man, I want to do so much. Now that beta is out, dude, wait until the Mythic Plus is available for testing. Because right now, like, beta is out and I have way too many things I want to do in the beta. But then there's also Pandaria Remix, and I'm still not done getting all the things I want from Pandaria yet. Like, I got a full character, like, loaded up and ready to go, but there's still so many more mods I want to get, and it's like, having to split the time between the two, and then just a live, man, it's wild. See you, man. Thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate you. Боже, сегодня реально последний по роллу был построен. Кобра, вопрос тебе. А у тебя есть бета или нет? Потому что я думаю, на следующей неделе, может, бета будем играть. Я не знаю, если у тебя есть бета или нет бета, но я думаю, может, на следующей неделе. Я поспрошу друзей, посмотрим, если можно группы в Европе и в Америке совместно играть на бета. Do the streams on Ascending Toxic? Yeah, Jay. Да, я сегодня стримил бету. Хорошо, потому что я думаю, на следующей неделе может бета. Если ты знаешь друзья, которые в бету играют, тоже скажи им, спроси, если, hey, хочешь дуэль играть в пятницу, в субботу. Потому что если мы бету дуэль, как бы сказать, если будем дуэли на бету, тогда Европа, Россия, все в Америке, все могут играть в то же время. И потом будет дуэли на пятницу и на пятницу, субботу, на субботу, да, субботу, оба дня. Man, my Russian is so messed up, dude. You could even see me struggling there, because I was like, dude, I am just losing it. I know what the word I want to say, but I'm like trying to search the back of my mind for like, is this correct? Does this sound correct? It's more like whether it sounds correct or not. That's literally all I go by. Not what is the correct word to use grammatically here, but rather, did that sound correct? Yes, okay. Oh man, you guys have a wonderful one. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go eat and get a bunch of work stuff done. By the way, tier sets, I'm taking a look at those for tomorrow. Those are pretty fun. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty, have a wonderful evening. You guys take care now. Alrighty, peace.